Peace up, A-Town down.
Yo, what is going down, y'all? Welcome in the most underrated podcast. I am Thomas the Franchise, the homie Dow Palantonio sitting across from me, JJ Stringstein down here at the end of the table, broadcasting live from Certified Tattoo Studios. You already know, man, it is Super Bowl week. We're almost there. Super Bowl weekend, a day closer, a couple days away from the Super Bowl. Welcome in, Dow. How you doing, man? How's your morning going? How's everything? A lot better. No fucking snow today. Not a lot of no hour and 45-minute trip in and shit. People are hitting me on the DM like, dude, I'm coming to Denver in a fucking couple months, and y'all really be walking around in snow like that? Like, it's just like that all over? I'm like, it was just, it was a snowy day. Colorado's crazy because it'll fucking be a blizzard in the morning, and then by 1 o'clock, the streets are dry and the sun's shining. Like, I feel bad for everybody that's going through the crazy polar vortex.
Yeah,
we're getting spurts of cold weather here, but it's not.
We're not minus fucking 23 degrees.
Right.
You know what I mean? With wind chills, that wind, dude. Did you see all the challenges yesterday? And I guess it wasn't a challenge, but like the boiling water and the coffee, and then they're throwing it out of the cups, and it's fucking evaporating into just
I saw it.
vapor.
I saw on Complex the coffee one.
Yeah.
I didn't see any other boiling water or anything.
It's kind of cool to watch, but man, I'm glad I'm not fucking there.
No doubt.
That shit sucks.
I know,
dog.
and I feel. It's funny because the secret's already fucking out about Colorado.
Yeah.
Let's be real. A lot of people thought back in the day, like, you'd be watching Monday Night Football, you fucking see John Elway out in the snow on Monday night just in a driving fucking blizzard, and you're like, God damn, Colorado's cold. I never want to go to Colorado. Like, fuck that place. That shit is cold. What
Right.
you didn't realize is it's not really like that here. Like, we have probably some of the best weather in the country. We get all 4 seasons. Our winters are not overly brutal unless you're up in the mountains. That's where you get all the snow. So these people on these national TV telecasts, they're seeing all these things. They just assume Colorado's this crazy cold, crazy fucking, oh God, it just snows 6 months out of the year. It's not like that at all. Yeah. It's very, very mellow, especially down here in the Denver metro area.
Yeah.
Up in the mountains, they're getting pounded with snow.
Sure.
It's great for the ski resorts, but down here, it's really not that bad. And even when we do get a crazy, crazy storm, within a couple of days, it's usually melted and back to
or a
business
couple
as usual.
hours,
Yeah,
like you said, man. If we're having massive snow like that day we had that big snow, wasn't it fucking sunny? Like hours later,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
it was like that. And we're so high up in elevation, so obviously that sun's pretty intense here. So it really changes very, very quick here.
Yeah, I was talking.
But still, Colorado sucks. Don't fucking move here.
Yep, no doubt. I was talking to some family out in New Jersey, New York area, and they're like, oh yeah, it's fucking blizzard, so terrible. You guys are dealing with the same shit. I was like, actually, we're not dealing with the same shit at all. It's dry now and it's sunny outside.
We dealt with it for a couple hours.
Yeah, that Snapchat you saw in the morning was me bitching a little too early. I should have known Colorado would be sunshine later on that day.
But so, I won't lie. We're the type of...
Don't lie, JJ. We don't want you to lie over here. No, we don't want you to lie.
I know.
What's going on, man?
Okay,
we never want you to lie on this cast.
We're literally the type of
lie,
state that gets fucking snow in the summertime.
Yeah.
That's the shitty part about it.
It's wild weather, right?
Yeah.
It's super unpredictable. You never know. That's the only bad thing about Colorado is...
Our newscasters get paid to lie.
Yeah, that's why I said that Kathy Saban's full of shit.
She's full of shit, man.
Because... Oh, fuck, I can't play it loud. Sorry, I had the music on. The weather people here, it's a challenge, dude. Yeah. You know it really is. Like, you just never know what you're going to get.
It's a flip of a coin.
It is. And especially from the weather's so drastically different in the mountains versus how it is here in the Denver metro area versus how it is out on the eastern plains. Mm-hmm. They're all it's like 3 different seasons, dude. Yeah. It's like three totally different weather patterns. No matter, and even maybe down in Colorado Springs, probably a little bit different than up here in Denver. That's about an hour south of where we are. Mm-hmm. So tons of different weather going on. For everyone going through the polar vortex, I feel for you. Yeah. But just know we are not dealing with the same shit over here.
Correct. Hang in there. Don't leave your Paul. What is it? Canerco? Is that how do you say that baseball player?
Paul Canerco.
Yeah.
What about him?
Don't leave your jerseys outside. Did you see that?
No,
that jersey that was left outside?
I'm out the loop.
So, yeah, that White Sox jersey was left outside hanging I think it was in Chicago, obviously. Okay. And they brought it in, dude. The thing was fucking frozen solid, dude. Like,
oh, really?
Had no movement in it. Yeah, just, again, one of those fucking challenges and things that they were doing yesterday. It was pretty cool.
Where was that at? What, state? Oh, in Chi-Town?
Yeah, Chi-Town.
Nice.
For sure. So,
fucking A, dude.
Yeah, dude, they're going through a lot, man. So, shit, man. Dude, there was like deaths. Don't fucking stay in your garage. There was like, it's just so fucking cold. There was this one that I saw.
Dude,
he took
8 homeless men froze to death.
Yeah.
I guess.
This one guy had a kind of a shitty house. I feel bad for him, but he took a shower. And it was a real small house. And from taking the shower, all the steam and shit actually froze, dude, like near his front door, dude. That's how cold it was and how much cold was coming through the house. It's just insane, dude, to see some of this shit, man. I really feel for him out there.
Speaking of winter, cold, all that stuff, let me lay out the show for you guys really quick before I jump into that. Got a lot of stuff for you, a lot of show today, man. Thank you for joining us as always on the Most Underrated Podcast. We appreciate the fuck out of you guys. You know, we love the shit out of you guys, man. So thanks for rocking with us. But we'll talk some sneakers and fashion. We kind of blew our load, so to speak, on Monday because we talked so much fucking sneakers that there's just not a ton to hit on. But I got a little bit of stuff, so we'll kind of get into sneakers and fashion. I know you guys got a little bit too, so we'll do that. Obviously, YouTube comments, go over some big time sports headlines and just different pop culture headlines that are in the news as well. Maroon 5 not pulling out of the Super Bowl, but pulling out of the Super Bowl press conference. Not doing that. That's pretty unprecedented, so we'll jump into that. Heaters, Super Bowl picks, prop bets, DraftKings tournament, ton of stuff to get to on the show. But before we jump into all that, man, doesn't it feel weird this year? I was just talking with the homie Joey the other day that works at the front desk here, certified, about how, dude, I did not hear any promotion for the X Games this year. I had no fucking idea the X Games was even last weekend. Joey hit me, was like, yeah, dude, I had to work, but I had like I had like 4 VIP passes. We could have fucking gone. I'm like, what? Why are you telling me about this now? He's like, well, I had to work. I know you were working. I was like, I don't give a fuck. We have 4 VIP passes to X Games. We could have gone up there. What are we doing? He's like, I'm sorry, bro.
That would have been great content.
I was like, Joe, for real. Yes, what I said, dog. Here,
take that L on the way.
Let me give you that real quick, fucker. No, I'm just kidding. I love Joey, but I was like, man, he had so he had the X Games shit, but that was the first I had even heard about it, dog. I didn't watch. This is the first year I can remember not watching one thing. I didn't watch a half pipe event. I didn't watch a slalom event. I didn't watch anyone fucking slide a rail. Might be the first year for me since I was probably 10 or 12 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah. Do you agree?
Yeah, I would agree.
Did you hear anything about it?
I did watch a little bit of it.
You're kind of up. Oh, so you watched. You know what it was.
I always watch a little bit.
Was Shaun White in it?
No.
That's one thing that I feel like
I saw. Yeah.
I feel like the lack of star power is why I didn't hear about it.
But I did tune in to watch Chloe Kim, and she of course got gold again. She's just been dominating. She's the girl the girl version of Shaun White now. She's taking the reins on the girl sector of getting gold every fucking time on the board. Yeah.
Right. Okay, totally. So she crushed it.
Again. Absolutely.
Okay, again. Joey, speaking of Joey, it's funny. I was literally just talking about you, fool, because I was like, hey, this fool Joey fucking hit me up this week and was like, yo, dude, I had X Games fucking
4
VIP passes. And I was like, dude, how did you not let us know beforehand? He's like, well, we were both working and shit, but what the fuck? What are you, you're going to have to either come over and take JJ's mic, or what do you need? What are you in here for? You need me to close my eyes? Yeah. Well, we're on radio, so I mean, okay, I'll close my eyes, but I'll just continue. All right, a present for me?
I feel like we could make a song on this. Close your eyes. I feel like
but
it's an 80s.
But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changes?
Dude,
is that the song?
I know your eyes are closed, but this fool says close your eyes. This motherfucker just ran all the way. Oh, yeah, definitely close your eyes. This fool went all the way to the front. He's coming back now. Keep your eyes shut. This is fire. This is fire.
Is it fire?
This is fire.
This is straight fire.
Just wait.
He said he had a gift for me, so I was like, all right, cool.
All right, hold on.
Eyes are still closed.
This might be the coolest thing I've seen in a while.
Shut the fuck up.
Joey, you tell me when to tell him to open up his eyes.
All right, go ahead.
Oh! Let me see that shit. Fool, bring that over here so I can get it on the cameras. Dude, I don't even know how do we get this on the camera? You could cut to the wide angle on this, JJ. When we fucking dude,
unfold that sumbitch.
This is for me. This is my shit. Shut the who, dude. What the fuck?
What kind of connects does this guy have? He's got 4 VIP passes to X Games. We took the L because we didn't go. He fucking sat on. Now he's giving you a Royal Rumble.
Dude, Joey,
January.
I feel so bad, bro. I kind of just shit on you on the cast because I was like, Joey fucking had X Games passes. Didn't even tell me until late. Was just like, yeah, we got to work. Acting like it was no big deal. Like, that's a big deal. I'm trying to go. And now he comes back with a Royal Rumble fucking chair, dude. The chair that are ringside. These bitches are ringside at the Royal Rumble. It's got all the fucking wrestlers on the seat, on the portion where you sit. Sorry, it's upside down. And it's got the Royal Rumble with the date up on top. Dude, that is super fucking flames. Phoenix, Arizona, Chase Field. I feel like I was there. I feel like I sat ringside and watched fucking Brock Lesnar do his thing, dude.
So funny thing is,
what up?
Missed X Games because I covered for Adam to actually go to the Royal Rumble. So there is.
Oh my gosh! Oh, dude, Joey, I fucking owe you. Dog, my fucking dude.
Dang.
Hey, the next pair of fucking shoes you want, bro, let me know. I got you. What? No, dude, I can't even. Dude, fucking Adam comes through.
Gift.
Dog. Oh.
Damn.
Holy shit, bro.
That's too much fire.
This is so fucking sick.
The question is, did Adam sit next to Kais Omar? I'd like to know.
How did Adam get this?
Yeah.
Where were his seats? What the fuck did he have to do? Was this was his personal fucking like chair?
He brought a few of them.
No shit. Oh my gosh, dude.
Got some scars on there.
I don't give a fuck. This is sick as hell, dude.
Yeah. I've never seen one in person.
I'm about to lay Dallas out with this thing.
Yeah.
Wait till you see how
Hey.
we shoot the thumbnail today. I'm giving this fool a fucking chair shot.
Yeah, I would take that for the team. I'll do that for the cast.
I think it can be used.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Dog.
He said, "I'll do that.
for the cast."
That's
Okay?
so
I'll fucking do that for the cast.
Take a fucking chair shot with it, dude. just even picking this thing up to swing it like this. This
Dude.
shit's heavy as fuck. Can
Yeah.
you imagine being hit with one of these, dog?
Hey.
Those motherfuckers are beasts,
Hey.
bro.
Legit though.
Oh my god.
Hey, I'm signed. I'm ready. Hit me with that shit. Let's go. Thumbnail's gonna be out off the chain
This
today.
is Joey. This is the sickest fucking shit. This might be, bro. I fucking love you to death, dog.
Yeah.
I swear to God, whatever pair of shoes you want next, I got you, dude. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
That might be the coolest shit.
Dude, what a come up, man.
Dude, how funny.
This is gonna look great in your house.
How coincidental and how funny is this situation? Dude, we got so loud on that. We might have popped some people's. Actually, no, we were all right.
Yeah.
I was just fucking excited.
I was too.
Dude, how cool is it that we were literally oh man, I gotta gain my fuck, bro. My heart is beating so fast. I seriously feel like I just did 5 lines of cocaine. I've never done cocaine in my life. I don't know what it feels like, but I'm sure it feels like this. Like it's like I can't breathe. I'm a little short of breath. Like I feel like I just ran to the car, went and got the chair and brought it back in. That's how I feel right
I
now.
feel like I'm gonna have to do some cocaine to be able to be hit with that.
Holy
okay,
shit.
on the thumbnail.
Oh my god.
That shit's gonna hurt, but I'm ready to take it.
Bro, sorry, what I was trying to say was, let me articulate my thoughts here for you. Dude, how cool is it that we were literally just talking about this on the last cast, like giving gifts, just giving random fucking gifts to people because you know they're gonna love the shit, not because it's a special date, it's a birthday, it's Christmas, you're forced to give it to them.
Right.
It's because you're just thinking of a motherfucker. It's your homie, it's your girl, it's your friend, it's your family, it's your mom, whoever, man. Just somebody you know, it's a coworker. You're just like, man, so-and-so would fucking love this shit. This is exactly that.
That's what it's all about.
How cool is it that we were literally just talking about this on the last show, and now, dude, I want to shut down the cast right now and just sit on this, and I want to take a bunch of photos. I want to do a photo shoot on the fucking chair. I want to give you some fucking chair shots. I want to lay you out. I want to maybe give you a DDT on this bitch.
Hell yeah.
Maybe a fucking couple little pedigree action. Stone Cold Stunner. Stone Cold Steve Austin comes through. You know how we doing it. Cranking a couple Steve
That's what
Weisers. You know what I'm saying?
I'll clank the beers for you for sure, dude.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking A, dude. That shit is, I can't get over it.
I've never seen one in person, man. This is fucking sweet, dude.
So, obviously, you guys know I'm a huge fucking wrestling fan, and these chairs are at the ringside. They're all around ringside, and if you purchase those tickets, you get these chairs as your souvenir. Comes kind of with your ticket. The tickets aren't fucking cheap.
Right.
You have to be sitting close, obviously, to get one. So the fact that I got one and I wasn't even there is super sick, dude.
Super fire.
I mean, in the Royal Rumble, dude, that's one of the OG fucking pay-per-views. You have WrestleMania, you have the Royal Rumble, you have Survivor Series, and you have SummerSlam. Those are the 4 fucking OG pay-per-views. When WWF started way back in the day and Vince McMahon took the whole shit national with the whole push thanks to Hulk Hogan and all that shit, those were it, dude. They didn't have one. Now they have a pay-per-view every single fucking month, dude. Sometimes twice a month, depending on how their schedule is. They're jammed out. But to get a Royal Rumble, dude, the OG, one of the OG fucking of the 4 pay-per-views, they only had 4 a year. They had them one every 3 months, dude. And that's just so fucking cool. So cool.
Yeah.
So cool. So that's a cool way to start the cast off too, man.
Well,
Means a ton.
What I would add to that is, the rule of the game is make your connections.
No shit.
Be nice to people, be good to people, do the right things, make some connections, say hi to people. You didn't do anything out of the ordinary, man. You just made connections, and people look out for each other, man.
Took
Doing
a
the right
lot of
things.
bits.
That's what's up.
I'm very bad at taking compliments, taking gifts, and
Right.
all that shit. I think it comes from my upbringing, dude. My dad was never a fucking really big cheerleader sort of guy. My dad was a street guy. For those who don't know, my dad dealt drugs as when I was a young kid, and I guess he was a young kid too. My dad had me when he was 20, so my parents were both 20, super young, and I think that's where it comes from, man. My dad being a young dad, probably not ready to have a kid, did a great job raising me up. Could have done things better. I mean, all parents could have, you know what I mean? But the fact that he kind of was just, it was always kind of just a pat on the back was the most I ever got. Hey, good job.
Yeah.
Barely even got that though. You know what I mean? It was kind of just expected to do good at things in life, and whatever I was doing, he just expected me to do it to the best of my ability and be good at it. You know what I mean? It wasn't like I got a lot of praise or a lot of love. So when I do get compliments now, it always makes me feel fucking weird. It makes me feel weird. It makes me feel, I just kind of get weirded out by it. Same thing with gifts. I don't really know how to act. I don't really know how to fucking, like, obviously I'm super excited here, but I immediately just want to give him something back, dude. Cause I feel not bad, but I hope that makes sense to you guys. I don't know how else to explain it. You just feel like you need to do something for them, even though you shouldn't feel like that, because they're not doing it for that reason. If they're your true fucking homies and they're your real friends, they're doing it because they love you and they care about you and they want to fucking give you something that they think is cool, that they think you'll love, not because they want something back. But immediately in my mind, I'm like, oh, I got to get this motherfucker back. I got to give him something back.
Give me, I got you on your next shoes or whatever.
See, what the fuck am I doing?
If it's convenient, great. This guy was just looking out for you. That's all.
Right. It's
okay.
It's fucking cool, dude.
Totally.
It's so cool. One of the coolest things I've ever.
What a great way to start the cast.
No shit.
Fucking great way.
No shit. You want to? Before we jump into sneakers and fashion, how did the fucking dinner go the other night, dude?
Oh yeah, man.
How did all that shit go down?
So that was the birthday dinner.
Tell me about the restaurant. Did it live up again? Was it just as good as it's been the past 5 times or whatever you've been?
The D-bar goes hard for sure. So we started off, like I said, man, as a grown man and evolving the taste buds. Yeah, dude, I was super happy, man, when those Brussels sprouts came out. Your boy fucking lit up like a Christmas tree, dog.
Dude, that just sounds insane.
It sounds so insane, but
it's so good.
Like
until we try it though, bro. Until we try it though, we can't.
The fact that I see him eat fucking Twinkies and shit like that, and sometimes like an energy drink here and there.
Yeah, that was so yesterday, JJ. Get over it. That was so yesterday. I'm on Brussels now, dog. You should have seen this demi glaze they put on there.
I'll believe it when I fucking see it, dude.
You're on candied fucking Brussels. You ain't on Brussels. Get out of here,
dude. I used to live in Candyland. Now I'm in that green.
There's fucking frosting on the bread you're eating.
Who gives a shit? Do you know what let me tell you about what I had last night, okay? I had last night, so I actually cooked a little bit, and Robin kind of took over, but I made us pot stickers last night, fucking fire, and then we both had big old salads. You know what my favorite thing was last night? Not only the salad, it was the arugula on top.
Wow.
I'm an arugula guy.
Nice.
I'm all in.
What kind of dressing you guys using?
Last night we used avocado cucumber ranch. I don't know, like a combination of two.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Cool.
Pretty good. Pretty healthy.
Yeah.
Do you know, instead of using, so what is it? Usually use soy sauce, right? For pot stickers or like, teriyaki sauce, whatever.
Teriyaki, soy, whatever.
I use soy sauce usually. You know what? It's too much salt, man. Too much sodium.
Oh, I agree.
Do you know what we used?
I'm not a soy sauce guy at all.
We use this amino acid stuff or whatever that's like a lot better for you than and it's a great replacement of soy sauce. Dude, I'm in there, JJ. I'm 36 years old, man. I got to start taking care of the gut.
You just seem so fucking bipolar about all this shit because you say all this amazing, great news and shit like
JJ.
that. Like, we should be fucking rejoicing here.
But
you come into this place with fucking Red Bulls, shitty fucking breakfast food.
JJ, not everyone. Have you heard of a cheat day? Have you heard of a cheat meal? Have you heard? It's acting like the guy's 380 pounds.
Have you seen The Rock? Have you seen what he does on his cheat days on Sundays?
But do you know
dude. Yeah, he fucking goes in.
Do you know how
sushi
fucking
train,
hard
cookie plates.
He fucking works for that shit.
You know what? I
don't work at all, and I eat all that shit. So
I can't wait till we get to the YouTube comments because somebody said you couldn't put up some weight. So you know what? So maybe we'll just save that for the YouTube comments, and we'll get back into this.
That guy could go fuck himself.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
We'll get back into this later. But hey, at the end of the day, the dinner went well. You know, Robin's family's great, man. I got to see Kev, got to see Sid. I was on one that night though.
Oh, were you?
Oh man, I was being fucking dirty, dude, in front of the family. Oh, dude, I was being witty, dude. And then all of a sudden, like as we fucking had like our fucking 3 or 4 courses of food, dude, I'm like comatose. I had nothing left. I had nothing left here in the head. I had nothing left here. Actually, I had a shitload in my stomach. I needed to fucking dump it out. But dude, I just hit the wall and had no energy anymore and just wanted to fucking sleep. And Robin's like, "Hey, babe, you okay? You were good, and then now you're not good. Is anything wrong?
Were you not good, or were you just full?
All of a sudden, I was just full. I was ready.
Yeah, you're just full. It doesn't mean you're not good.
I was ready to hit the sack, dog. But dinner was great, man. The Brussels were great. We had the crew fries, which are like a truffle fry.
Yep.
Super fucking fire. I'm trying to think what I had. Oh, for the entree.
Yeah.
I had the grown man mac and cheese, dude. It had the bread crumbles. It had the fucking fried chicken inside of it, dude.
Wow.
That was cut up really, really good. Robin, I can't remember what she had, but we had a couple.
What's it called again, the place?
The D bar stands for the dessert bar, but it's up in Uptown, so kind of downtown, but then it's like further east of downtown. They call it Uptown. Great place, man. Great to see Kevin. And then the fortunate thing was he didn't make me look like a shitty boyfriend, so that was fire.
Dope.
Yeah, so that's always good because
nice guy.
He
does over the top. We've talked about Kev.
Yeah.
He goes over the fucking top. He
He's
does
over
a
the
little
top
bit too
Stallone.
extra. Makes all guys look like dog shit.
He's got a curling machine in his fucking 18-wheeler. You know, he's over the top.
A what?
You don't know about that?
No.
Dude, you got to watch the movie Stallone, Over the Top.
Okay.
This guy, so he's
Is that the arm wrestling joint?
It's the arm wrestling joint. And
I've seen like maybe little pieces.
He has a fucking like curling machine, dog, in his 18-wheeler. And that's how he gets like his forearms so big.
Oh, okay.
Dude, it's so great.
Does Kev really have one of those?
No.
Or you're throwing out jokes that nobody gets because they ain't seen it?
Yeah,
cool.
no.
Fire.
JJ definitely did.
Take that L on the way out.
I'm just fucking. What? It's my fault for not seeing it. JJ probably what?
JJ definitely
Easy,
did.
JJ. You're about to yank the fucking whole system down here.
Yeah.
The mic stand is getting a little. There you go. There you go. Easy on the pulls, guy. I don't want you to wreck your laptop, wreck the fucking mixer, wreck the whole show. We're off to a good start. We got the rumble chair. We don't need rumbling off the table. Okay. Yeah. Anyway.
But yeah, everything's good, man. What about you? Did you do anything cool last couple of days?
Shit.
I know your girl's out of town. You taking advantage of that by any chance? Having a little you time?
Just dude, catching up on so much shit.
Totally.
Just catching up on a ton of fucking shit. Doing a bunch of shit here, work wise, has been busy as fuck. So, not a ton. Not a ton of shit that I need to really get into there. Everything's great. Just I'm happy to not be in the doghouse. When I'm not in the doghouse, everything's good.
Dude, isn't it?
I'm just
so much better.
You're fucking sounds like you guys are. Everything's cool.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Counseling on Friday.
No, not this week, man. Our counselor is doing seminars in another state.
Oh, she's Audi 5,000.
She's Audi 5,000. So we're on our own, man, this week.
Fuck it then.
See if we can get through it. But her birthday's coming up soon. My lady's birthday. February 6th, dog.
Oh shit!
I gotta get some things planned.
That sucks. You got the birthday and the Valentine's close.
Oh, dude, it's
That's
too
rough.
much. And you know what?
That's worse than Christmas and birthday close.
Let me add something on that.
Go ahead.
So what we believe, we don't really know when our anniversary is or was, but let me add insult to injury. So the first time Robin and I went on a date was Sydney's birthday. Sydney's birthday is the 30th.
Oh.
So you know what that means, right?
Yikes.
That means, in theory, I should be paying money for an anniversary on the 30th, have a birthday on the 6th, and have Valentine's Day on the traditional 14th.
Damn.
Wild.
Dog, I might as well just shoot myself in the head.
And February's a short month.
February's the shortest.
No shit.
Yeah, it's definitely not a 3 paycheck month.
What
Let me tell you that.
Fuck is going? Damn, that's brutal, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know when our shit is either, but
Yeah.
I don't personally. I don't put a ton of stock into anniversaries until you're married, to be honest with you. All the other stuff, I mean, it's cute, it's cool.
Yeah.
If the girl wants to fucking celebrate it and go to a nice dinner, get dressed up, I'm fine with it. But I'm not going to go over the top. I ain't doing fucking necklaces and rings and all
Maybe
this
you
shit.
get some flowers, though.
Yeah, just, a little something. But again, man, I hate I hate the Hallmark holidays. I hate the fucking force to buy shit. So, but I'm not going to shoot down her dreams. Like, if she wants to fucking have the princess shit going on and feel special and feel, great. But I personally, until I'm married to the woman, an anniversary, it's not really an anniversary. Like, it's just kind of, I don't know.
Totally.
It's a light work thing for me. It's just, for me, if it was my preference, go have a couple drinks, fucking have some convo and call it a night. Nothing too crazy. Have some dinner maybe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'd go with it. But, I'm not the beacon for fucking relationship advice either. So take that with a grain of salt. As you can tell, I'm in the fucking doghouse 5 times before breakfast every day. So
Totally.
it's just how I fuck up all the time. Let's move into sneakers and fashion, man. I know, like I said, we talked about a ton of it before or last Monday on Tuesday's podcast. Sorry, when you guys heard it. So we talked a lot about that. But I want to start off. I'll start this off. Basically, all I really have for you guys is, what do you guys think about a surprise fucking Super Bowl drop? This Super Bowl Sunday, halftime show, Travis Scott's up in that bitch. I think there's going to be a surprise drop. Let me tell you why. Thought a lot about this. Been banging my brain all this week thinking about it. And here's what I've come up with. The past 2 Super Bowls, there's been halftime drops. The first one 2 years ago when the Patriots came back and beat Atlanta in that crazy fucking Super Bowl. You remember the Super Bowl Silver Ultra Boost dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Remember
that?
Yeah. That
Yeah.
was a big time fucking drop. Adidas was doing it big. They were doing their thing. They were killing it. They were doing their thing. They were representing. No, you ever seen that guy Cholo Fit? He's
for sure.
Funny.
Yeah.
I'm just out here doing my thing, representing.
Cholo Fit's tight.
He's fucking funny. Anyways, so there was a Super Bowl halftime drop 2 years ago with the Ultra Boost. Mm-hmm. Then last year, you remember the Justin Timberlake's sneakers app, Nike, everyone crazy with that
Nike
shit.
Swoosh.
This is something I've heard nobody else talk about. I've heard no mention of fucking a Super Bowl drop. I've heard nobody else bring it up.
I definitely didn't see it as a prop bet.
No,
I didn't.
Nope, wasn't on the prop sheets. Nope. So this is something that I wanted to bring to your attention and kind of bring light to, man. Do you think we're going to get a Super Bowl drop, especially since Travis Scott has that partnership with Nike and Jordan brand, and he's performing at halftime? Does this, if we don't get it, I mean, it feels like the stars are aligning here. I don't know if it's going to be...
With all the controversial bullshit with the NFL and everything, do you think they're willing to do that? Because people were wanting Travis Scott to not even perform to begin with.
Yeah.
That's why Maroon 5 canceled its interviews and shit like that.
You think Nike gives a fuck about that?
Yeah, I don't think that
Nike,
affects the sales.
They sponsored fucking
They sponsored. I get it. They sponsored Colin Kaepernick. They're still business. They're still a money-based business.
I think you have to understand the platform in which this is on, and to sell a shoe does not add or take away from the Kaepernick situation. I don't think
that shoe's going to sit because people are.
Obviously,
because he's performing at the halftime show?
I'm not saying it will sit. I'm just saying, will it create more controversy for fucking night?
No, because you know why? They've already done it. It's been rooted. They dropped a shoe last year at halftime with Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
All they have to do is say, "Hey, we're just following our system. We didn't look into any of that shit. We don't. They don't get. I don't think people are gonna wrap Nike up in that.
Yeah, especially when Nike did the Kaepernick campaign.
Right.
What are you talking about?
I know, but wouldn't that?
But now what JJ's
hypocritical?
saying is they're going against it. He's saying they're being
hypocritical.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Because
I can see where you're coming from. I see your point, but I think you're also being a young fucking millennial fuck that wants to be sad and complain about everything.
Yeah.
Not to say that's on you personally. I see the point you're bringing, but I'm saying the people that are going to think like you are those people.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm wrong because I'm not a minority. I can't relate. Mm-hmm. I'm not fucking black. I don't know how it all goes down. You've heard my stance on the Kaepernick situation. Do I personally think he was being blackballed at some point? Yeah. Do I think he still is being blackballed at the same point? No, I think it's more because of the fact that he can't play. And it was funny. I heard a sports talk show talking about the other day. They were calling anyone idiots that believes Colin Kaepernick's not in the league because he can't play. You're an idiot if you think that. Paxton Lynch is in the league, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you motherfuckers are not getting it. You're not understanding. It's not only the fact that he can't play. And I don't even want to say he can't play because he probably can. You're telling me he can't do equivalent or better than Paxton Lynch? I think he can.
I think he can too.
Now, I don't know what his skill set is currently. No. Has he been working out? Is he still that guy? I don't know.
None of us know.
So that's a question mark. That's the very first question mark there. Number two, it's nothing to do with the fact that, or it's not fully to do with the fact that I don't think he can play. It's a combo of the fact that I don't think he is the same player he used to be.
Right.
Combined with all the attention and the controversy and the drama that's going to bring to a team. It's not the reason Paxton Lynch is on a team is not because Paxton Lynch is better than Colin Kaepernick. It's because Paxton Lynch is just going in the background, moving along as a backup quarterback would, and no one talks to him. Mm-hmm. That's what a team wants from their backup quarterback. You're going to bring in a guy that's your backup quarterback and he's getting more locker room attention and media attention. There's circus every day surrounded by it. It's like the Tim Tebow shit.
Yeah.
Why did the Broncos move on from him and why did every other team kind of move on? Well, for one, they found out he couldn't play. But for two, it was just too much controversy to have a backup that's like that.
That's true.
A guy, you don't want your backup having all that fucking attention. So that's the reason Colin Kaepernick's not in the league. It's a combo. It's not one or the other. And that... I don't know why people fail to understand that. It's very simple. They don't want to deal with all the drama for the lack of production. Mm-hmm. You're not providing enough production to get that drama. You're going to get all the fucking drama with Antonio Brown because you're going to get the production, right? He's one of the best in the league. If that was Kaepernick, he'd be in the league. They deal with the drama, but to deal with the drama from a backup or to deal with the drama from a guy that you're coming in to work out or bringing him into camp, like a camp arm, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
You're not going to do that, man. What team's going to do that?
Turns
so
out there.
I just think it's far beyond the collusion and the race and all the other stuff now. It's gone beyond that. Not to say that wasn't it at one time. I don't disagree with you there.
Been the case at certain points.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's beyond, it's beyond the pig socks. It's beyond all the other shit, dude.
Yeah.
That's what it comes. It's down to the bottom line. It's been a long enough time. It's down to the bottom line. Also, I know we're in sneakers and fashion, but at the fucking press conference the other day, the Roger Goodell, did you watch the whole shit? Did you hear all the questions that were asked, everything? I was actually going to pull some sound, but there was really nothing that interesting to me personally, other than the Broncos and the Beth Bolin situation, which we can get into later if you guys want to. I don't know how many people want to hear about the Broncos ownership situation. Pat Bolin obviously has Alzheimer's. It's a huge mess. But that was the main thing interesting to me as a Bronco fan. The reporter that was there from the Denver Post got to ask that question, and his answer and response, that was interesting to me. But what I will say, did you notice, out of all the questions asked at that fucking press conference, not one was about Colin Kaepernick. Not one was about fucking the anthem shit. Not one was about CTE and fucking concussion issues and head issues. When 2-3 years ago, that was every single question anyone asked. That was all the questions. And now think about this. Only a couple years later, not one question asked about it. Not one. No one's fucking asking anything. It just shows that we're really people that want to still fight over this and argue over this, you're almost doing it to yourself. No, it's obvious that the national landscape and the NFL and everyone else just doesn't give a fuck. If they did, it would still be a big mess. And the NFL's done a great job of just kind of quieting it all and moving along.
Right.
Letting people be mad if they want to be mad, letting people boycott the product if they want to boycott the product.
Yeah.
Do what you guys want to do. We're still going to do our thing over here, and they've continued to just move along.
Yeah.
So
I thought Roger actually answered a question about that. I think he said, I think if a team decides that Colin Kaepernick or any other player can help their team win, that's what they'll do. They'll want to win, and they'll make those decisions individually with the best interest of their club.
Oh, someone did ask about that. I didn't hear.
I think he did address that, and then
sorry, I stand corrected. I didn't know that.
I think that was addressed, and then the other thing that was addressed that I wasn't really expecting, because obviously the colluding came to fruition. So just like you said just a few minutes ago, I think that's what he said. Like in reference to colluding, what do you think? That's what he says. If a team is worth it, if they think he's worth it, cool. I support that. I think they'll do what they want to do in the best interest of the club. The other thing that he addressed that I found kind of interesting was the Rooney Rule, obviously, which came out. I think that's been in place for over. I think it's been
at least a decade.
I think it's been 20 years.
Okay,
actually.
I was going to say a couple of decades. It's been a hot minute.
Yeah, is when the Rooney Rule came into the NFL.
Oh shit, a decade. Fuck, that's only 2008. Yeah, it was
20,
definitely
20 years.
Late
I
90s,
think is what it's been.
Yep.
But he did address the Rooney Rule because obviously a lot of black coaches lost their jobs.
Yeah.
This previous season. But I think a few of them had been picked up as defensive and offensive coordinators. So are they not head coaches? And can the Rooney Rule play into them not being head coaches? But a lot of them still have jobs. So he addressed that and basically just said, hey, after a report of the 2018 coaching staffs, only 4 minorities held their stepping stone jobs of offensive coordinator and quarterbacks, which is just 7.1% of the 56 jobs. So, but a lot of them are still in the league. So, I don't see any foul play there. So I'm happy to see that most of them still have a coaching job. But aside from that, the only thing that I think that was really all. I mean, obviously he addressed the Roby Coleman death threats.
Yeah.
Because he had some of those, there were some of those obviously from the New Orleans side, that came out. But Roby Coleman's handling it pretty well. I think that's a tough call. He knew he made a mistake. He came out. But fuck, the league's fault, man. It's the referee's fault on that, So there's not much about that.
People being idiots. You know what I mean?
So those are kind of the 3 major takeaways I got from the Goodell press conference.
I didn't hear anything mentioned about CTE or head issues though.
Nothing
at all.
Nothing.
And that was just huge a few years ago. So you did get the question about Kaepernick. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. I must have missed that one when I was watching the press conference or whatever. But it wasn't a huge topic. That was one question asked that you heard. That was it.
That's all I heard.
That was basically it on it.
Yeah. They talked a little bit about
that's close to just dying, dude. I really think that's close to dying, just like the fucking head issue shit.
Yeah.
Is not necessarily dying, but it's like, what's the attention? What's the focus on it? There hasn't been any there wasn't any at this Super Bowl. And before the start of the year with the lowering the head rule, once that kind of went away, we haven't really heard a ton more.
Right.
That's kind of really been the end of it.
And I still think it's a big deal. Obviously, I think it still happens. I think that immense brain trauma is a big thing. But are we kind of glazing over it? Are we just not making a big deal out of it? I don't know.
So to put a capper on the Kaepernick, actually, it wasn't even about Kaepernick. The Travis Scott situation as far as the drop. You think there's going to be a surprise drop?
I do.
I do too.
I would.
You think no because Nike is? You don't think so? You think it's a mixed message and they wouldn't do it?
I don't know. My biggest
You sound
question
sad.
is:
Are you making it more personal? Like, do you not want them to do it personally?
No, I'm just curious if they will get any whiplash because of it.
Backlash.
Because it's backlash.
I know what you meant. I got you.
Because they're almost being hypocritical in a way. So that's my biggest thing.
Definitely might get CTE if you get whiplash.
Right.
For sure.
If there's a little whiplash involved, there might be CTE conversation, but backlash? Maybe not as much, It's on the back. It's not as much of a head thing. So
it's on the back burner.
It's not as much head trauma going on.
Correct.
Nice. Did you hear that one? You got the headphones?
No headphones.
I still don't have an adapter.
My fault. I'll take that out.
Take that L on the way out.
That's twice in a fucking row. I took that out.
You set yourself up. Taking it out. That's great.
It's so funny.
So yes, I do think Nike sneakers. I'm on high alert. Okay.
I still don't have the adapter.
I still don't have the adapter, but I'm still on high alert for some sneakers on sneakers.
If it isn't Travis Scott, who else would which other shoe would drop?
I don't know. I could see.
And would it be Adidas instead of Nike? Because would they alternate?
I could. No, alternate. No one's waiting for anyone. I think Adidas did a good job a couple years ago, and last year they were on the decline, and now they continue to be on the decline.
Well, Adidas' big thing is obviously the Vape collab on Saturday. So that's all football heavy. So I think that's maybe what they're doing. Could they do another surprise drop? Absolutely. Anything at this point could help Adidas.
Right.
But I think this Vape collab and collection.
I think it'd be stupid for them not to do a surprise drop, but then it's almost embarrassing if you do a surprise drop and it doesn't sell out at halftime because of the Ultra Boost, how it's fucking been, dude.
Totally.
That would be
not good.
That would be very bad look.
Yeah.
Very bad luck.
So I think they're just going to sit on the Vape this weekend. That's going to be their thing. It's a football collection, with Vape. I think that's where Adidas kind of has drawn a line in the sand.
I'm going to say yes on the like I said, I brought up the fucking topic, so I definitely think Travis Scott's going to have a surprise drop. Whether it's going to be an off-white, whether it's going to be, I don't know.
Has Drake come out and said he for sure wasn't going to support this Super Bowl concert? Because I knew there was artists like Cardi B, Rihanna, Jay-Z. They put a petition out for these guys.
Well, they all turned down opportunities.
Correct.
There was it was either 50,000 or 500,000 people signed a petition for them not to perform.
Sure. Well, what? So I haven't heard anything about Drake. So what happens when Drake gets up there all of a sudden, surprises everybody, and then you have an OVO drop?
That'd be sick.
You never know.
That'd be really sick.
Both?
Did you see DJ Khaled's the OVO 4s? He's got those 4s, that he showed on his little social media, and they're like almost looks like a confetti 4. So they got like the reds and the whites, and then that little flap on the back of a Jordan 4. On the back side of that, it has the little OVO bird. So
I did see that.
Maybe those drop. You never know.
Something's dropping. I just feel like with Travis Scott performing at halftime, what we saw last year, it makes sense. I feel like they said the stars are aligning. I don't know if it's those brown fucking Jordan 1 off whites because they already kind of got a release date in April, I think.
Yeah.
But, dude. Whatever it may be, I could see them dropping something with Travis Scott.
Yeah.
It seems like, why wouldn't you not take advantage of the biggest fucking platform?
I'm going to have my iPad, my phone, 2 computers with me.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Second quarter's winding down. I'm fucking getting on.
How many sneaker accounts you got? I'm trying to get 4.
Yeah. Where's the bots at?
Yeah.
The bots work on sneakers?
Yeah.
We need to get some cart services going for the drop we don't even know exists.
That's true. That's true.
How do you even plan for that type of shit? That's my question.
You don't. Like I was saying a couple years ago, I end up getting the Super Bowl joints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a smaller size, like a 9 or something
and
crazy.
We both missed.
I swapped.
And we both missed on the JTs.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Missed out on the JTs.
Did you guys even know that was dropping?
Fuck yeah. We were in the game.
Okay.
I don't remember.
JJ, you got to start using your Twitter, dog. If you start using your Twitter that you have, so I don't even know if we need to tell everybody what your Twitter name is because you don't fucking use it. But if you start using Twitter,
you're in the game.
You'd be in the game.
I forgot how we found out. I don't know if it was Twitter or what. I forgot how I found out last year. But just be on the lookout, man. Just heads up, if you're not doing some shit, or if you're fucking normally go take a shit at halftime or whatever you do, fucking stay locked in.
Take your phone with you.
Take your telly, bro.
Yeah. So I got something with sneakers. We'll move on past that.
Yeah.
So the sneakers that we talked about, remember the turf green monsters? The golf shoes?
Yes.
And the more money golf shoes. So they're both Jordan 1s. And here's the deal.
Jordan 1s?
Or sorry, Air Max 1. Sorry.
Oh, I was like, what the
Sorry,
fuck are you
Air Max
talking
1s. So let me put you on game. So we talked about these two shoes, right? So this was released as a pack. Jock Slade did a review on these. So here's what these shoes, they're part of a pack. The reason they came out and the reason they're coming out right now, yesterday and today, is they are specifically built for the Waste Management Open, the golf tournament that is this weekend. So they actually came, the special box, they came in a Waste Management garbage truck, dude. It was so fucking cool. The packaging is insane.
They rolled up to Jock Slade like that?
Yeah. And they did the special release of that pack yesterday. The pack was $275 combined. And you get like the garbage truck and you get all this shit and 2 shoes in it for $275. When you buy the shoes individually, you just get a regular basic bitch Nike box.
Of course.
They're $140 per shoe. So kind of cool there, but they did that pack yesterday. I fucking took the L. Because Muzzy, my boy Muzzy, dog, is super into the green turfs.
The turf joints, yeah.
And he's like, dude, I don't even want to collect them. He's like, I want to fucking wear those. Muzzy's kind of out there. So I was like trying to get those yesterday. Took the L. They both released individually this morning at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Took the fucking L again.
Sick.
So that's my sneakers convo for you here. I actually wanted this other pair. I think it's called the Air Money or whatever, Air Max 1 Jordan joint or Air Max joints. I really like them, man. I think they'd be fucking dope on the course. But Waste Management, as you guys may or may not know, is kind of one of the most fun tournaments. That's like I forget which hole it is on the backside of the 9. They come in and they get super loud and they fucking throw trash out there, and it's like this really really fun.
It's a ruckus hole, dude.
Yeah.
That crowd at
forget
that
what hole that is.
I don't know what hole it is either, but I saw. Did you see the girl from Special Olympics the other night?
No.
On Scott Van Pelt, that was what he led. How he does the best available video or whatever, or the best thing I saw today. Yeah. He opens the show and he does. I forgot who it was. It was a pro golfer out there with this girl, and she's playing that hole, dude. And you get killed and heckled if you don't make par. I think it's a par 4 or a par 3 on that hole. And if you do not hit par, these fans, they fucking, like he said, they throw trash. They go crazy, dude. It's fucking yelling and hooting and hollering. I'm not even a big golf guy.
Yeah.
But
it's the skybox hole, the 16, dude.
16, okay.
16. Yep.
Okay, so 16. But it was cool, man. She went out there, Special Olympics. She's a Special Olympics. I think she had Down syndrome. But dude, she's like a collegiate golfer for like Special Olympics. Like she's pretty good for being handicapped, for having that disability.
It was Gary Woodland.
Okay,
that's who she went out with. Yep,
dude, and she fucking made par.
That's
it was
dope.
Badass. She fucking made par, and everyone was just cheering her. She was super fucking pumped because, like, I wouldn't think humanity, especially in the sport of golf, are that big of pieces of shit that they'd boo a girl with Down syndrome and heckle the fuck out of her if she didn't hit par. But the fact that she did
hit par,
and was
what
just
a celebration,
got this crazy ovation, dude. Almost fucking brought tears to my eyes, dude. Fucking incredible, man.
Yeah,
bring a tear to a glass eye. Shit was incredible, dude.
Dang.
Thought it was super fucking cool.
That's awesome, man.
Yep.
So I wanted to get these shoes because I love that tournament, man. I usually take this weekend off. I do have one of the 2 days off, so I'll be able to watch it on Sunday, the finish. But man, great shoe, and I was trying to help my boy out. I fucking took the L. It is what it is. So that's my sneaker shit.
That's what happens. The golf shit it's really weird. Like I talked to you about those Concord.
Yeah.
Golfs, did those sell out?
I don't even know.
Weird.
I didn't pay attention.
But are you going to pay resale for these?
I might. But I do know that...
what are they, 120?
140. 140, and I think right now on the ones that I want, the non-turf ones, I think right now on StockX in my size are going for about 220.
You know what these shits are called? The Sunday Payout.
The Sunday Payout.
Yeah, that's fucking fire.
That's fire.
I know.
I do like that.
Nike golf shoes, Air Max 1 Sunday Payout.
Gotcha. I knew it had money in there, but Sunday Payout's even
I know.
better.
That's fucking ill.
That's rad, dude.
Dog,
for sure.
That's ill. Just win the tournament, the Sunday Payout, fucking golf theme. That's...
So what I do know, though, is they are doing, along with these two, Nike as a company is doing 2 other Air Max 1s, but they're basic. They're doing a black with a gum sole, and then they're doing that anniversary red that JJ was gifted. Last Cast.
Yeah.
They're doing those two as a golf.
I saw that pair too.
So it's not a 4-pack, but there are 4 shoes, kind of 2 in celebration for this tournament specifically, and then 2 other ones
just in
that are
golf.
coming, yeah.
It's interesting too that Nike, they're going this hard with the golf shit, because you remember just a couple of years ago they just pulled out of golf. Like, they were done. They're like, we're not doing Nike golf anymore.
From the clubs and all that situation.
They said they were still going to do apparel.
That's their thing. So Tiger stood with them, obviously, with apparel, but there was a few others like
what did he go to club wise? What does he use now? Is he a Titleist guy?
No, he's a TaylorMade.
TaylorMade, okay.
So a lot, dude. They've got the biggest names on TaylorMade. Dustin Johnson, dog. Rory McIlroy, fucking Tiger. The only one that's really big that is important to me, you've got Phil, is still with Callaway. He's a Callaway till he dies.
Yeah, of course.
I think there was a story with Callaway that what got him over to Callaway was Phil's a big gambler. And we might need to check these stats a little bit, but if I remember the story correctly, Phil was in a gambling rage one day, and Callaway says, "Hey, if you sign with us, we're gonna pay your debt."
No way.
I think that's
what
what
do you mean
happened.
in a gambling rage? What does that mean? Does it mean a lot of debt? What is a gambling rage,
so
Dallas? I gamble. I don't even know what that means.
I think he was super down one weekend or something like that. Callaway got a hold of him and said, "Hey, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and relieve you of some of your debt or all your debt." I don't know the exact story, but I feel like that was something that happened.
I think
one hell
go
of a
ahead.
contract,
And he signed with Callaway. Been with Callaway ever since.
Here's what I'm able to find on that.
Do it.
Here's an article from 2013. Mickelson gambling stories makes rounds again.
Okay.
So I guess it talks about a few different things. But for years, the sports press has talked about golfer Phil Mickelson's gambling. Now he has shot off his mouth about excessive taxes on his 40 million plus annual income. So he just talks about all the stories. Back in 2002, Sports Illustrated wrote, during practice rounds of Mickelson has been known to make spontaneous wagers. One time offered a golfer Mike Weir 25-1 that another golfer would hole in one the bunker shot. Mickelson won 500 and eventually was reprimanded by the PGA. So this just talks about all the shit that he had, all the issues he had with the PGA, gambling. Like you said, Phil Mickelson's been a big time fucking gambler. And then, brings up the story of the Ryder Cup. I don't want to read the whole thing here, or I'm not the Ryder Cup. I'm sorry. The story of the Callaway Golf. In golf, it's also in Golf Digest. Re-signs with Callaway to play their clubs, or they're willing to pay for his gambling. Stories on money games, more about his peers, gambling debts. I think you're right. There's a lot to this. Yeah. I don't want to have time to do all research right now.
And I know at least Callaway investigated his gambling before signing him. So I know that was obviously a part of it. I think that was back in 2004. But yeah, like the vice president of Callaway investigated his, stuff. And I thought they might have paid off some of his debt or whatever for the signing, but they at least investigated him. So it's interesting because there are definitely gambling ties associated with Callaway, who he's now with. So
super interesting. Yeah. Anything to do with gambling is interesting to me. So, anything more on sneakers, JJ?
Before did you have anything?
Move on that, or?
Yeah. So I have just a small article about this last fourth quarter. Quick question before I even begin on this. In a business, is the fourth quarter October, November, and December?
Yeah.
Okay. Just had to make sure before I started. Anyway,
this they actually call it Q4, so you don't not confused. Fourth quarter sounds weird. I'm like, that takes me back to a game, but they call it Q4. Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4.
Yeah, for sure.
Go on.
So according to Matt Powell, the U.S. athletic foot market grew its sales in high single digits in the fourth quarter and everything. So that's everyone, whether it's Nike, Adidas.
Footwear in general.
All major shoe companies. Huh?
But the thing is that the brand who grew the most, do you want to give me a guess here?
Under Armour.
Under Armour?
That's probably what I was going to say. Under Armour or Puma. Yeah, Puma's a good one.
It was Yeezy.
It was Adidas. It was just Yeezy in general.
It was Yeezy in general because
like Yeezy
they
Supply
grew,
or Yeezy, his season clothing or whatever.
Adidas Yeezy.
Oh, Adidas Yeezy.
And Kanye grew 600% this last quarter.
You know what? I'm not terribly surprised by that because it's the rule of production. they're overproducing. They're producing so much. Everybody's going to have a Yeezy, right? Remember Kanye's promise. I guess that doesn't surprise me that much because they produced so much and so much more than what they had in previous. Arguably they sold out every time. There was a few pairs still sitting. You see your shoe tubers and that kind of stuff, being able to walk into a Foot Locker and, seeing one of them returned or whatever. But I guess from a production standpoint, I guess I can make sense of that in my head a little bit. But
after you say it, I'm not overly shocked. I wouldn't have thought about it off the top, though.
Yeah.
But the thing is that despite the death in resale, is Yeezy actually dead, though?
I think the V2 silhouette for sure.
Yeah.
None of those are. You're not making a ton of money on any of those V2s,
despite the resale. Because it's the whole point of because Boost is dying and everything like that. But just seeing this, people still want it. People are still buying it.
If they continue, I guarantee you, if they continue to drop Yeezys like they did, same V2s and shit this year. They'll be sitting all over the fucking place. People are over it.
Yeah.
I was this close to not copying the Statics. That's how far over it I was, and the Sesames. And I end up getting them. And honestly, I look at them every day, and I'm like, should I just fucking throw these up on GOAT? Like, I don't know if I'm going to wear them enough.
Yeah.
The Sesames I probably will keep, but the Statics I might get rid of. I'm not fucking fully sure yet, dude. I just 2 pairs of Zebras, 2 pairs of fucking Frozen Yellows, the Statics, the Sesame. Like, I'm Yeezy'd up.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think everyone else is fucking Yeezy'd up. Like, I don't think they could do that again. It's like if that was the trick that they made a bunch of revenue and shit, great. But what's the next one? Because that one's over.
What do you think about for example, these clay Yeezys that I said I'm out and I haven't seen them yet?
Yeah.
I mean, are those going to sell? Are those going to sit? I mean, I still think people are going to buy them. I think people are tired. I'm tired of them. I'm bored. I do want something new. But until there is something new, I think people continue to buy these.
Well, I think it's the people that didn't ever have any that are now going and getting them all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the regular consumers, just like Ultra Boost.
Right.
But only really, correct me if I'm wrong, but the only Yeezys that were really sitting on the site were the Wave Runners.
Yeah, those mauves.
Yeah.
Mauves.
That's what I'm saying. They're selling out.
Yeah.
I just don't think
2 days to sell out.
I don't think you can. I don't think they can continue down this path and just rely on Yeezy this year. And by the end of the year, V2s will still be selling out. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think it was a. I don't want to say lucky, but it was the payoff to the strategic move that they had made to make Yeezys limited forever. And then now all of a sudden they're not limited and they still sold them out. It was just that strategic payoff. It kind of worked out. I don't think you can't go back to that well. The fucking well's tapped. The water's gone.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to go keep getting water from that. I don't, me personally, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Because now they're dropping this spring at least, they're dropping the clay, the true form, and the hyperspace.
Let me see which the hyperspace kind of looks like the Static. It's got that, it's got kind of that gum sole, and it's really close to the Static from what I see.
All right, so here's what I'm going to tell you guys. Disregard everything I fucking said. I'm copying all 3 of these pairs. if these are dropping, I don't give a fuck.
You like all 3?
Oh, dude, all 3. I'm a fucking sucker for that fucking bright orange, that bright salmon look.
That's that clay shit.
And then you got the teal, dude. What the fuck?
You already ready?
I'm selling my other pairs. I'm definitely getting rid of the Statics now.
I changed his mind with the photo.
Sounds like you got to get 3 pairs.
Dude, I didn't even see this tweet. Yeezy Mafia.
Yeah,
350 V2 spring lineup.
Yeah.
I'm not in the fucking game. These are sick. Disregard everything I just said. I'm playing that 5 times for that. What?
And then there's
I don't give a fuck about those.
That's that new wave.
Regard everything I said. Those are dog shit.
Yeah, for sure.
That's how it fucking goes. But I think
take that L on the way out.
I got to take the L because, dude, the fucking Tiffany colorway, the teal or the Tiffany colorway there, boom, fucking sick. Both the other ones, fucking sick. They look a little similar, but different enough to where. Let me see the other one now. It almost looks like that outsole's glowing. It's so fire. I wonder if they look like that in person. No. I like the teal. Was that just 2?
Yeah, that was just 2.
Oh, I said all 3 of these colorways. These. Why does it show 3 when they're not? These are not different.
Those are different.
Oh, they are different. That's what I'm saying.
So there are 3.
You know what? All right, let me go back.
I just didn't have a single photo of that last one.
Oh, of the clay.
Yeah.
All right, let me go back. I think I would cop. Fuck. I
love Human Clay from Creed.
I might.
It's a great album.
I
don't know if I like these Clay Yeezys.
You and fucking Creed.
Hell yeah.
You're a Stapp guy.
Yeah.
You love Stapp.
Scott Stapp for life.
Jesus.
Mark Tremonti. All day.
Man, it's too hard to tell if I'd cop all three. Right now, I'm saying all three.
You need all three pairs. You need all three.
You know what I need to get rid of, though, is the statics. Because these have that stripe on there, and I'm not crazy about the statics.
Yeah.
These have that translucent stripe, which was the appeal to the statics, in my opinion. If you didn't have the reflective pair. Fuck. All right. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm confused now. Those are pretty sick, dude. I can't even lie. I didn't see that. Damn it. I feel conflicted now. I don't really know what else to say. I don't really know what else to say.
Take that L on
It's
the
a
way
great
out.
feeling.
That true form color almost looks like a Beluga 2.0 colorway.
Dude, that's exactly what I was going to say. It looks like a fucking hyper Beluga 2.0.
And then it looks like some of that clay on the bottom side that's glowing through that translucent outsole that they use. I don't know, man. That pair might be one I do. I don't know. I don't like the clay and the hyperspace. Looks like the statics already have, but that true form.
What do you mean? That hyperspace is like teal, dog. The ones
is it?
JJ showed me.
Oh, it is.
JJ.
No,
Yeah.
it looks like
Look at
it looks like blue tint.
Look at that.
Oh, that picture looks way more than this.
Right. That's the fucking picture I'm going off of. If it's that in person,
I might fuck with that.
musties. If it's that in person,
Yeah.
musties.
You're on the musties. I'm calling them undies. You know what I'm saying?
And
I don't
just a
get it.
heads up,
No, me
it
either.
sounds like it's a special release. So
What do you mean?
it just says special release.
What, like a Yeezy Mafia exclusive or something? Or Yeezy Supply exclusive?
Yeah, something like that. So
Fuck.
We'll see.
I'm not copying anything.
You better get your cart service.
God. Oh, man. Anyway, wow. That ran the gamut there.
Yeah.
We're running the gamut of emotions between the fucking Royal Rumble chair and now this. What's going on here? I think, well, actually, you don't fucking know. None of us know because I don't know how they look in person.
Yeah.
I need official photos before I can make it. I'm making determinations based off fucking Yeezy Mafia photos. You're looking at different photos. The shoe looks different colors and it's hard to gauge. If they look like the ones you showed me, JJ, I'm all the way in. It's interesting, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Interesting. Anything more on sneakers? You guys cool on that? Like I said, we kind of wrapped up everything there.
No, other than
Actually, I want to fucking go ahead, JJ. Sorry.
just to close out and everything. Nike also did see a uptick in sales, but Jordan Brand and Converse, which makes sense to be honest, saw a decline in sales.
Interesting. Jordan Brand and Chuck Taylor saw a decline.
Which
Yeah.
Converse is owned by Nike.
Wild, especially because they did.
They're
I mean,
all-
they had a couple
Ironically,
Chuck Taylor
they're
off
all
white
owned
collab.
by Nike, but
I know it's just interesting. It's interesting, but I could see Chuck Taylor and Vans kind of compete, and I think Vans is doing really, really fucking well.
Yeah.
And so I could see how they're cutting into the Chuck Taylor market in that realm. Not obviously for fucking skateboarding. I'm not saying people are skateboarding in Chucks. I'm saying just for lifestyle.
Yeah.
I think the same kind of people that wear Chucks, the same kind of people that wear Vans. I usually don't wear either because Chucks kill my fucking toes.
I think that's what's it, man. Everybody now has an opportunity to get Boost, and pretty much everybody has, it seems like, at least a pair of Boost. There's no way you're going back to Chucks.
It's tough.
Fuck Chucks.
It's tough.
That's all I got to say.
Did you see LeBron walking the off-white Chucks the other night? The game with the gray suit?
Who?
The
Yeah,
LeBron?
I did. Yeah,
Fucking
the vulcanized
sick,
pair,
yeah.
dude. Those are so
With
fucking
that suit, they looked so ill. He had the
Yeah.
fucking high water pants with the suit, but then
Yeah.
the high Chucks that kind of went up to the bottom of the
Yeah.
high water. It was kind of swaggy.
That was a stupid fit.
It was
for
kind of
sure.
swaggy, no pee.
Yeah.
Last thing I wanted to hit on in sneakers.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about your fucking conversation, dude. I kept forgetting to ask you about this a couple weeks ago. We were talking about Bait. We've fucking talked about the issues we've had at Bait. You were telling me you talked to James, and I was thinking you went to Bait.
No.
You said you went to Division West.
Yeah.
Fill me the fuck in. What is going on here?
So
I don't even know if this is a conversation our listeners care about, but I need to know.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I feel like I got fucked over by this guy for the raffle. And I'm sure you had that convo with him.
I did. Yeah, I did.
I would assume if you're my friend and you got my motherfucking back, like
Yeah.
I think you do, be like, yo, my dog wasn't too fucking happy about this
Yeah,
shit.
I said, tell me about the situation with you.
What
and,
happened?
You and Franchise. I said, did you listen to the podcast? He's like, yeah, man. He's like, oh, dude, I let my whole family know about the podcast, that I was on there, that I was mentioned.
Good.
And then when I listened to it, I got shat on.
Yeah, you got fucking wrecked.
I said,
For
yeah,
doing
man,
dumb shit.
it's one of those things. I said, dude,
Don't do dumb shit.
we're not looking for favors. We're following the rules. But when you change the rules, I don't care if it was
In the
you,
middle,
James.
dog.
I don't care if it was your company. You worked for a company that changed the fucking rules. And if you can't get your shit together
Yep.
and put it on social media and allow people to adjust based off of that, then you're just as biggest part of the problem as your fucking company that you represent.
Yep.
And he's like, dude, I know.
Preach, bro.
I'm so
I wish
sorry.
I had a fucking preach button. I wish I had a hallelujah fucking choir crowd right now. Let's go.
And you know what, man? He's a nice guy. He really is.
He is a nice guy. It's nothing personal, dog.
Like,
it was never fucking personal. I was like, fuck James and his shit haircut or his fucking shitty teeth. I didn't say it was never personal, dog. It was all about the fucking shoe. It was all about the rules or the lack of the rules and him changing the rules. That's what it was all about. It was never personal.
I just think, I don't know if James doesn't really kind of stand up for what he believes and has a voice. I don't think he does. I don't think he uses that. I think he chooses to just kind of fall into the cracks and say, oh, it was the company. It's this, it's that. Right. That's kind of the vibe I get. Dude, he doesn't have a bad bone in his body, and you fucking know that. And I got that from him. I just said, hey, man, here's the deal.
Does he understand?
Yeah.
Does he understand the frustration?
He understands so much that he left Vape.
Great.
He left the company. So he is now working for Division West. It's a friend of his. He does a lot of business in the past at Division West. So they brought him on just to kind of help out. And he says, dude, Bait was stressing me out. He's like, man, I really appreciate you and franchise. You both have, he says that he's kind of got that accent a little bit.
Is he Italian?
He's middle. He's got some of that and some Middle East in him.
I've met Italians that kind of talk like him they just have a little bit of like a little fucking accent.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, you can tell.
And he's like, you and franchise, man, I really appreciate it. You never ask me for favors. You never text me. You guys both have my personal numbers.
Right.
And, you
that's
guys
what
are
I
awesome.
said on the cast.
And
I was like, dude, I ain't blowing you. I'm fucking following the rules,
That's
dog.
the thing. We're trying to follow the rules. We're not trying to stress you out because I can only imagine how much stress. Like people fucking hitting him up. He sees all his friends in the line and he's like, oh shit, I can't. I don't know if I can look out for this person. Dude, they take a lot of stress on.
Yeah.
But they bring a lot of that on themselves. If you don't have a fucking voice, you're going to get fucked somehow. People are going to take advantage of you, and that's just the way it is.
Say what you mean and mean what you say. That's been my advice to every motherfucker, man, in this world.
Yeah.
If you let people know exactly what you're thinking, they never have to guess. Yeah. They can never tell you, well, I didn't really know you felt that way. No, you fucking knew. Yeah. You knew you felt that way before you asked me the question because I probably told you before you even thought about it.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Or somebody saying, I thought you had me, man.
Right.
I fucking let you know how it was and what it is.
That should be the number one rule in your life and in your relationship. Yep. And every motherfucker you come across, don't be fake with them. Be fucking real. Be genuine. If someone can't tell me that I got some spinach in my fucking teeth, they're not my homies, dog. Right. Straight up. If you can't be direct with me and be like, yo, franchise, you fucking spilled some shit on your shirt, dog. If you can't fucking just tell me that I'm out here looking bad or out here fucking up, then what are we doing? Let me give you a story. Let me give you examples. It's funny. The other day I get hit on the IG. Hey, what's up with these glasses? You look like a douche. Blah, 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 blah. Cool. Something like this. You know what I mean? Just why you need better glasses. You look like a douche or some bullshit.
Okay.
So I clap back. I'm like, do we really need to fucking have this convo right now? Do you really need me to break this down for you on the glasses? Yeah. I go, okay. Number one, they're Ray-Ban. This isn't some fucking cheap dollar store bullshit like you're making it sound. Plus, they're made in Italy. I like that shit. You know what I mean? Being Italian. Ray-Bans are manufactured in Italy. Number two, these are given to me by a dear friend, which they weren't. I just like to fucking, I don't give a fuck.
Put some steam on it.
Yeah, exactly. Sure. I just like to make people feel like they're fucking retarded because they're making comments when they don't have anything to back it on.
Sure.
They don't have any basis. So I said,
no history, nothing.
Yeah. So I was like, also, these were given to me by a dear friend. So just let me continue to do what the fuck I do, and you continue to decide if you like people based off the glasses they're wearing.
Sure.
That's what I left. You know what I mean? That's the comment I left. So he deleted it, deleted everything, fucking deleted all the shit. Obviously probably felt bad. But it's like, why does it have to get to that point? Why do you got to make me go there? Why do you got to make me fucking come through and clap at you? That's the first part of the story. Let me circle back and relate this to what we were talking about as far as just having friends' backs and having each other's back and being direct with people. So I screenshot it and I put it on my Snapchat. I'm like, don't be like this motherfucker. This is loser juice. Yeah. You don't get this fucking loser juice on you. Keep this shit far away from you. These are loser motherfuckers that do this shit. It's loser mentality. So in the response at the very, very end, when I said, you can decide if you want, to judge people on, or you can decide whether you like people based off the glasses they're wearing. Sure. I did THEIR instead of they are wearing THEY''RE. Did the wrong there at the very end there.
Gotcha.
Dude, girlfriend hits me up, was like, yo, you got the wrong kind of there. And I'm like, That's what the fuck I'm talking about. At first, I was like, yo, why didn't you let me know sooner? And she's like, I just saw it.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, thank you. You know what I mean? Like, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. This motherfucker, I don't want to call my girl motherfucker. I'm sorry. It's rude. But this chick, she's got my motherfucking back, dude. She is my dog. She's not out here letting me look like shit, because the worst thing you can do is clap back on somebody or talk shit on somebody and have grammatical errors or fuck up. So I'm clapping back on this fool. I'm annoyed. I'm fucking high. I used the wrong kind of there at the end. Because she told me I used the wrong kind of there. I'm reading through it. I'm like, what are you talking about? I used the right kind of there in the beginning. I used there a couple times. And I was like, I used it right. What do you mean? She's like, the very end. And I'm looking, I'm like, oh, fuck, you're right. It should have been they are, not there. You know what I mean? So technically, in my mind, I'm thinking it's the glasses they're wearing. Like, it's their glasses would be THEIR, not they are. So I fucked it up. Long story short, she had my fucking back. She was like, yo, you fucked this up. You responded with the wrong kind of there. I was like, oh, cool. He deleted the whole shit anyway. It's all good. She's like, yeah, he was probably too dumb to notice, but I just thought I'd fucking let you know. And I was like, that's fucking dope, because she ain't going to let me sit there in silence fucking melting away. Yeah. She ain't going to let me sit there looking like a dumbass. She fucking has my back, bro. And that's what you should want out of all your fucking friends, out of your family, out of your coworkers, out of your girlfriend or your boyfriend. That's what you should want, man. A motherfucker that's got your back no matter what. No matter if you fucked up, if you look silly, they're not going to let you look silly to the world. Mm-hmm. They're going to fucking let you know about it, dude. And that's the kind of people I want around me. If you feel like you can't talk to me and be real with me, then what the fuck are we friends for? Yeah. Long story short, at the end of the day, what are we friends for? So the fact that, I don't even know how I got down that path about
James.
Oh, James. That's right. That's right. So that's all I'm asking. Yeah. Just fucking... If you're around me, be able to say what you mean and mean what you say. Be direct. And I feel like James is not a very direct guy, and that's the problem. That's where he gets himself into these situations. Yeah. You can't be fake with motherfuckers. You can't.
There is something to be said about a people pleaser, and you can do that, dude. I love.
You box yourself into a corner.
Yeah, I love appeasing like my people that are close to me, just like you said, my motherfuckers, right? That being said, though, man. They ain't stressed out about hearing some shit, but you can stress them out if you're not fucking being honest with them. Yep. You have to be up front, even if it hurts. And
you don't have to do it in a rude way.
Yeah, if it hurts
just
initially,
be straight up.
Yeah, that's okay. But fuck, man, you're gonna save face. You're gonna save a lot of fucking anxiety on your own damn behalf. Just be up front.
No doubt. Yeah. Be direct and be upfront, man. No matter how hard the combo is to have, you don't have to do it in a rude way. You don't have to do it in a mean way. Right. You don't have to do it in a malicious way. Now, have I told people multiple things multiple times before and they kind of didn't get it? So I had to up it a little bit and get a little fucking, dude, I've told you already, dog. We had this combo. And I kind of have to get like that. But it's not. It's rare. It's just when they're, not getting it. But it's not, you don't have to be that way. Most motherfuckers will get it if you're just real with them. And honestly, I was just having this combo the other day. I can't think of one person in my life that was straight up with me that I don't respect. We may not agree on everything. We may not see eye to eye. We may not even talk all the fucking time. But I still respect those people because they were straight up with me. I may not like you. We may not have the same views. We may not vibe. But I think I respect the fuck out of you because you're straight up with me. And that's how I want to be looked at by people. I want to be looked at like, this fool's going to call me out on my shit. This fool's going to tell me what's up. This fool's going to put me up on some game when I need to be put up on game. He's not just going to let me fucking die out here. He's not going to let me struggle and make the same mistake 5 times when he already made that mistake and he can cut that off. Why you do that to your homies? Why do that to people you care about? Why do that to anybody, to be honest? Right. I learned at a young age, the more you bite your tongue, you're fucking just cutting off your own dick. You're just making it more trouble for yourself down the road the more you bite your tongue on shit. Because then it opens up that door for, well, I didn't know. You never said anything. I didn't know what you were thinking. It just opens up a door for so much other shit. Yeah. The more you bite your tongue, your tongue's bad.
Or, if you're biting your tongue and then all of a sudden when you should have voiced something and you could have voiced something, you're building up this resentment. Yeah. And that resentment's going to come out later.
Now, obviously, obviously, you guys know what I'm talking about, man. You don't got to be slick like, well, I was in church and I fucking yelled out. Well, duh. You're a fucking dumbass. That's when you bite your tongue. You know what I mean? But it's not every situation, but for most situations, you need to fucking just be straight up with people. Right. I'm not saying yell out fucking some random shit at the pastor in church. I'm not saying don't bite your tongue then. Right. But if you're smart enough to listen to this podcast, you're smart enough to understand what I'm saying, man. True that. All right. Sneakers, we're kind of, let's move off of that. Let's move off. I just wanted to get that story, see how James felt. So he's no longer with Bait. That's good. That's good news. Yeah. It's good news. Let's go into YouTube comments, man. YouTube comments this week brought to you by Pure Spectrum CBD. So let's jump into these. Let me refresh this so I can get the accurate reading here. Quite a few comments on this one, man. I thought you guys were falling asleep after the last one, but I think it just depends on the show. Every show is different. You never know what people's schedules are like that week, how they're, how much time they got to respond, or maybe they checked out the cast late. So you just never know. But let's start out here. After a long day at work, nothing better than to listen to this podcast. P.S. I thought I was the only one that hated Kais. LOL. That's funny. Actually, you're wearing the camo joint today, Dallas.
I got the Kais camo joint today. You know,
look at you.
A little bit of
feeling inspired by the crew. The Dream Crew.
Dream Crew. Yeah, for sure. Did you say McLovin?
Yeah, I have a shirt like that that's exactly the same, but it's the McLovin ID. You got the Old Dirty Bastard
ODB
ID.
Yeah. That's
fire.
You know me, man. I love Wu-Tang and the Alcoholics back in the day.
Yep.
But Wu-Tang, man, I got the Wu-Tang tat. I love Wu-Tang, man. That's my jam right there. Rest in peace, ODB.
R.I.P. ODB.
Yeah.
Next one up. Those Vans are super clean. The brown leather is just so sexy. LOL. I'd agree, dude.
Damn.
And here's what I'll tell you about those Vans. Dallas said I can go a half size down. If you guys listen to the last cast, you know I was fucking thinking about the 11.5 because now they were 262. So, what 35? I mean, that's super cheap. 235, 262 resale.
Yeah. High end fashion.
Size 12. Size 12 was $330. 100 over retail.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, if I could squeeze into those, you told me go try on a pair of Vans skate highs. You could fucking make it work.
Did you do that yet?
Check this out. Did something better.
Okay.
I took a motherfucker in here that is a true to size 10, Chris Roberts. He came in here and put his foot in the Vans. He's like, no way, dude. Tight. Too tight. A true to size would not work for you. That fool's a hard 10, dude.
Yeah.
True to size 10.
Yeah.
And he's like, there's no fucking way, dude.
And he put on the 9.5.
He put on the 9.5s. Jesse's pair, he put his foot in them. And he was like, it feels okay if you don't zip them up. Once you zip the back up,
it's done.
And Jesse said the exact same thing. And so that's maybe what you were thinking.
And they have the fur and all that. I've never had a zip up one. I've never had one with fur in it.
We should have had you put your foot in there to see if you felt the same, because you didn't put your foot in them. You just said, dude, because I said Jesse said he's good with a 9.5. And you're like, I do go a half down in my Vans. I'm probably okay. Tom franchise, you probably be okay. You were telling me that.
Which would be a 10 for me.
Right.
So that would be a little small, but I could at least tried.
But I'm going to say, that's what I'm saying. Oh, that 9.5 would have been small for you.
Yeah, because I need a size 10.
Because Chris is just a little smaller foot than yours. I think that's why he's like a hard 10.
He is.
But he was like, no, dude, once you zip them up, it's going to be way too fucking tight. So I just went against that theory, and then I re-asked Jesse. Jesse und'd him that day after the cast. He came in, put him on.
I saw it on the social, yeah.
Yeah, he came in, put him on, and he was, after he zipped them, I was like, dude, Chris is right. After I zip them up, they're a little bit tighter now. He's like, I'm going to break them in. I'm still going to rock them, but they're tighter. And he's like, yeah, I would recommend going with a fucking true to size 12. So that's my consensus. If any of you guys were looking at those Vans, I would definitely go true to size, even though some people say half size down, blah, 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 all this stuff. But yeah, that's the way I'd go.
Gotcha.
A couple of these here. The original Tiffany had Zoom Air, Dallas.
Oh, did it? I didn't know. That's cool.
That's just what was said.
Thanks for putting me on game.
Yep. Dallas making them gains. Good shit, man. Keep it up. Maddie there.
On the relationship and the health shit.
There you go.
That's what's up.
I would pay pay-per-view money for a compilation video of Springsteen getting kicked out of a bunch of Planet Fitness. Look at that shit. That's fucking... Dude, pay-per-view money? Are you kidding me?
Wow.
He said he'll pay pay-per-view money. For you know what they're getting on pay-per-view buys these days? $69.99 per.
Shit.
You may be $59.
Might have to make my own.
Pay-per-view. Yeah, let's get it going here.
Yeah. That's great
Start
content.
my own production.
The homie Jay Nasty comes through. Damn, homies, welcome back.
We are back.
I don't really know why you said welcome back. Have you missed a couple episodes? Like, we've been back, dog. We've been all the way back.
We ain't missed a cast.
We've been back since I fucked up my neck at the Airbnb, dog. We've been back, bro. We haven't missed the show since New Year's. Like, we're all the way back, bro. We're back. Silky Johnson joins in. Zoom Air in SBs is not new at all with this face. The head in the hand. Emoji.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Silky Johnson putting you up on game, Dallas. I'm saying Dallas because these can't be directed to me, because I told you motherfuckers I don't really cop dunks. I've never even owned a pair of dunk lows.
Yeah.
So I was definitely not saying I knew what was up with fucking dunks. But also sometimes, people are going to make mistakes.
Bet.
Wow. $100 retail for those dunks. Great price, Nike. Greg Brinker coming through.
Yep.
Sneaker Bink.
Oh, Sneaker Brink.
Isn't that him? Same guy?
Maybe.
I think so. The homie Bruff coming through. Love this shit. Super Future is a G. You can't understand us because you soft. LOL, just kidding. Great episode, boys. Love seeing JJ receive the oop on those shoes. The shoe game is way too selfish. It's awesome that the community is forming here. It's awesome the community forming here is the opposite. Sorry, I fucked that up.
Oh, yeah.
That's good shit. That is valid. And that's exactly, dude, way before the podcast. That's what I wanted to create with the YouTube channel. Just something that was fucking cool. Like I told people from the very jump, man, if you go watch those vlogs, this ain't your troll channel. This ain't fucking come through and talk a bunch of shit and be fucking slick and everyone thinks you're funny and you're going to try to entertain my fucking audience with your comments. As Stone Cold Steve Austin once fucking said, you're going to come in here, you're going to have a fucking seat, you're going to watch me clank a couple Steve Weisers, tell the crowd, give me a hell fucking yeah, throw a couple Stone Cold Stunners, clank them together, drink some brews, and call it a fucking night. That's what we're going to do around here. So if you like that, give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
There we go, Stone Cold and this bitch. So yeah, that's what the fuck we're doing around here. So I'm glad he sees it, rolling and appreciates it. Bro, I loved Henry Rollins when he played shortstop for the Phillies. Glad to hear he's been successful in WWE. Half Cab coming through with the fucking jokes. Henry Rollins, nice one. It was Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Another great podcast, fellas. Definitely intrigued with those Mastermind vans. Quality looks insane. It is, bro.
Yeah,
it is.
Agreed.
Keep grinding, and you guys should be on radio, and you guys should be Radio Row for the Super Bowl. Would love to see you discussing sneakers and fashion with different celebs / athletes. Def would be some of the greatest cast / shows. Couldn't agree more, dude.
Dream for me.
That's the goal next year. We're gonna try to be there. I don't know who the fuck I got to reach out to get I bet you the media passes and stuff are just insane.
Yeah.
But if we can get this shit to where we got a really good following, good amount of fucking subscribers, we're getting the views, the shit's there. I don't see why we couldn't go get a table.
Yeah.
I don't know what that entails. If anyone has any details, let me know. But we're gonna be looking out. We're gonna be trying to do that for next year.
Entails on the
That's
details.
gonna set up into the fucking Vegas for the draft. We're definitely going to try to do that as well. So we got, there's no slowing down here. If anyone hates the show, you don't have to fucking keep hating the show. The show's going to be around.
That's right.
The homie Brett, no chance Springsteen presses, rows, or curls 75 plus. Also, dropping weights is a sign of no grip strength. Controlling the weight to the ground on a deadlift is half the point. Look at that. What do you have to say here?
Two things.
What do you have to say?
Or actually a couple things.
I think he's just...
I never said that I could curl 75s. That was these two like saying that or asking that. So that wasn't on me.
I was asking what you use. I was just saying, what do you use? And he was saying what he used because he's like, JJ, if you're don't need that crazy of the weight, go to Planet Fitness.
Yeah. But no. I do
What do you do, JJ?
I lost my fucking train of thought, man.
No fucking shit.
I do bench press or barbell press with 80s. That is true. If you want to fucking see it, come by. I'm more than willing to show.
Yeah, okay. Wait. Let me read the next comment before you fucking continue because this is brutal. Hearing you talk is fucking killing me. It's giving me a headache. Mark Ramirez. I have to come to the CO and chill with you guys during one of the casts. Also have to get a lift in with JJ and show him some things. JJ's probably the only one who would care to hear this, but I'm a competitive power lifter with 350-pound squat, 250-pound paused bench, 420-pound deadlift, all at body weight of 145. Not to brag or anything, I'm humble, I swear. Little humble brag from the homie Mark.
Like, I would love to work out with you, man. Honestly, like, that's mad respect. I wish I was able to have that much. I don't know if it's time, but I just can't eat enough, sleep enough, and can't find enough time to get it.
JJ's on such a fucking budget because he's a broke college kid, basically. He makes no fucking money. He makes very minimal money here. I have the artist tipping him now, which is actually helping, so that's pretty cool. He's getting a little bit of money there. I buy him lunch here and there when I can. But, yeah, you honestly don't have the fucking... You don't buy like the good protein powder. You ain't fucking meal prepping and doing all the shit that's required to get jumbo.
I was telling you yesterday, I fucking eat sandwiches 3 times a day
that was
because
miserable.
It's cheap.
That was almost making me throw up listening to you. He's like, dude, I literally have wheat bread and I just throw fucking roast beef on there.
My fridge
and I eat like
is
5
wheat
sandwiches
bread,
a day.
fucking honey, like this kind of like type of hot honey mustard that really doesn't have that many calories or like grams of fat in it, and then fucking roast beef.
That's it.
And
that's all he's doing. That's all he's fucking doing.
And yogurt here and there.
Okay, so he let me finish Mark's comment here. We need a new segment on the cast at least once every 2 weeks or once a month for all the fellas who are ever in the doghouse. TTF is Dr. Love Tank, LMAO. That's fucking good. We should do that, dude. I'm going to throw that out right now. I love that shit. I would love to hear your stories. I would love to try to give you as much advice as we can with Dal and I on what to do, because chances are we've probably been through that shit. I've been in 3 serious relationships in my life. And I have a lot of experience from those, good and bad.
Totally.
I feel like I'd be able to bring some advice to you guys, man. So if you're in the fucking doghouse and you have a story, you can leave it in the comments. We'll fucking read it and get to it. We can answer or try to help you out there. If you don't want to leave it in the comments, or if you want to be anonymous or some shit, just shoot us a fucking email. mostunderratedpodcast@gmail.com. I would love to read that on the show and help you out, man. Give you guys some advice. Maybe we'll fucking put a little music under it. We can read a few different stories, talk about them, and see what's going on. Maybe we can even have you just call into the cast if someone's got need some advice and they want to call into the cast. I'll patch you in. You can call in. I'll set up a time. I'll let you know when we record. I can have you call in. That way we can kind of go back and forth and I can really understand your issue.
Yeah.
And maybe ask you some questions so I can better understand and give you some better advice. It'd be fucking fire.
I love it. I'm already ready.
I'm already ready already.
I'm the doghouse king. Fucking ready.
Tight podcast as always, you guys.
Use guys.
The Pro Bowl game sucked. Skills challenge I like though. My QB Russell was on fire. I said that. I said Russ was fucking lighting it up. NFC finally came through with a W over the AFC in the end for the skills challenge. Yep. I agree. I thought the skills challenge was the best part of it. Dow, not sure how I feel when you compare a bad situation to eating dick with a laughing, crying face. That's from GoldenEye. First part of his comment there. I think that's just something we both say.
How about
we've both been saying that all like whenever something's
dick.
going bad, it's like, oh, dude, I'm eating my own fucking dick over here.
Yeah.
Like I think it's just something we've said for a long time.
I could change it to shit the bed.
We say that too.
Yeah.
I say we go back and we usually
JJ,
go back.
why is JJ always shit in the bed? I think we've said that many times.
Right. All right, here we go. Damn, I was really hoping you guys would come to Atlanta for the Super Bowl. There's a sneakers pop-up out here until March. I saw some video of that. Did you see that? With the fucking garage doors. They got the sneakers logo on them, bright fucking red and shit.
Yeah, I was watching some of that. And, of course, I still watch Mike Rich vlog, so he's got to talk about it as well.
Is he out there?
I don't think he went out there. He had some buddies that
Dude,
went
he's
out there.
in Atlanta.
I know.
Why is he not out there?
This motherfucker works a lot, dog.
Really?
Yeah, he's a truck driver.
Gotcha.
So he's a busy guy.
Couldn't get off the road.
He's a family man, dog.
Sneakers pop up until March with most of the limited drops restocking. Their slogan is
take that L on the way out
of Atlanta is what he said. That's pretty funny.
That is true.
Franchise, thanks to you. Oh, this is GoldenEye, by the way. This is all his shit. GoldenEye writes a paragraph on each thing. He listens to each section of the podcast and comments on all the shit he likes, which is dope.
We love GoldenEye.
Franchise, thanks to you, I make a conscious effort not to give gift cards anymore. Gonna try to make people's day with random gifts and with thought behind them.
Nice.
So that's fucking dope. That's kind of touches back on the Royal Rumble chair, all the stuff we talked about the last thing with the toothpaste dispensers, with me just trying to fucking give some people some cool shit they'll use.
The shattered backboard knits.
Shattered backboard, fucking knit slippers. Yeah, any of that shit, man. But as far as like Christmas and all that shit, yeah, I give gift cards all the time because it's like a forced fucking holiday. I'm forced to give people some shit, gift card. Easy. I'm not going to go wreck my fucking time trying to do that. But the Christmas thing, that's when I may switch it up for next year. You know what I mean? Totally. On birthdays, whatever, I don't mind throwing somebody a gift card, but I'm gonna try to do that too. Dow, is your shoe size 10 or 10 and a half? Also, what's your shirt size? JJ, what's your shirt and shoe size? JJ's a 12. What size shirt? Extra large, probably?
Large.
Yeah, you got them gains, huh? You've been on them gains. All right, what about you, Dal?
I usually do a size 10 in most cases. Adidas is the one that got me fucked up. I was just having a conversation with Franchise this morning. I'm like, dog, I think I'm closer to a true to size 10, but Adidas got me fucked up because I'm wearing the 1.0 triple blacks today.
Yep, you are.
Dude, in a size 11.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Do they fit good, or could you have a size 10 and a half?
I could probably do a size 10 and a half, but man,
That's
these
a
feel real
fucking
nice.
jump.
The 11 feels good.
Oh, they feel real nice.
Insole in, obviously, all that
but
shit.
I would say a size 10 is probably my true to size, as long as it's not Adidas. And then I do a medium or a large. I'd probably go with a large.
Dope.
Yeah. I don't want to look like I'm from Baby Gap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Baby Back from Baby Gap.
He finishes up here we all know you guys aren't going to be sellouts. Hell, I hope you get 100 sponsors. I think there's a difference between getting paid by sponsors that you guys are down with versus whoring yourselves out to anyone willing to cut you a check. Your core fan base knows who you guys really are. So if money coming in helps the podcast grow, it's all good. Everyone wins. If the podcast is fire as a part-time gig, can't even imagine how dope it would be when you guys go 100% and full-time. Real talk, man. And that's, I try to say that a lot on my, when I was fucking doing shit with vlogs, you know, if I was fucking getting Sumer boxers, it's because I was wearing them. If I was doing Sumer socks or anything that I was, any brands or anything that I was fucking working with, shit, even the Hyper Chiller that I just found off Amazon that I thought you guys would be dope for you guys to make iced coffee in the summer.
Right.
Any shit like that, like, it's not because I'm not even getting paid or promote or anything on that. It's basically just because I think it's dope and I just want to show you guys. So I only want to work with companies that I fuck with. Like I said, Poshmark offered me 1 million times to do a question. I've never used that app. It's not on my phone. I don't know anything about it. Not to say that I couldn't fucking do a quick little research and act like I knew all and act like, yo, I've fucking been using Poshmark for years just to get paid. But I feel weird about that shit. So yeah, I'm with you. I want it to be genuine, but my point, I'm glad you fucking understand that, dude. You're one of the most level-headed guys.
He's one of the real ones.
Yeah, I mean, you're similar to us, dog. I mean, you just think the way we do. You're logical. It makes sense. I don't think you understand the difference between selling out and just getting a bunch of sponsors. Right. Well done, Stringsteen. T, you're killing it with the toothpaste gold. Dallas, stay out of the gym, bruv.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny. That's from the homie Ro. The toothpaste gold, as I was saying, I was going to buy people toothpaste fucking... tube squeezers for Christmas because I got one for like $6 off Amazon. I thought it was the greatest thing ever.
From the bottom side. Yeah, that's good. Great.
It's been great. You know why too? Especially if you have a significant other. Mine, she would fucking just squeeze the tube in the middle of the toothpaste, just jamming it all onto her tube and then just put it back in there. And then I get the tube and I'm like, damn, baby, you don't fucking squeeze from the bottom like just a normal person. Like totally. She just felt like a 5-year-old just squeezes in the middle and fucking just puts the toothpaste on. At least she doesn't leave the cap all fucked up. Like she's cool about that. But it always low key bothered me. I never said anything to her about it because I was like, it's not really that big of a deal. It was one of those choose your battles type things. But now, what did I do? Fucking silent assassin, secretly just went out, ordered this, spun it to her. Babe, look at this great thing I got us. Look at this thing. Boom, snaps right on the middle. Twist the toothpaste. And she's like, oh, that's so awesome. Didn't make her feel like she was doing something bad. Nope. Didn't make her feel like it was her fault. Just figured out a motherfucking solution, spun it to her as a positive for both of us, and now we're motherfucking winning. That's how you do it, fellas. If you got some issues like that, you don't need to make a big deal out of it. Just figure out a solution, throw the solution together, and just make it a positive for both of you.
On the sneaks.
That's it, bro.
You're like that guy, that little kid in school. It's like, I don't make trash. I burn it. That's it. That's what's up.
Oh, sorry, wrong one. Oh, wrong one. I was trying to give you the rim shot.
Just wanted to hear all of them.
How about near? Fuck. All right. Awesome cast, boys. Keep them coming. I listen to every episode at night while my slow ass cooks dinner. Usually get through each one in 2 nights. That's from the homie Steve.
Yeah, Steve, nice. Man. Also Theo. Yeah, and his Instagram. Yeah, man.
Coming through. That's tight. That's what I'm saying, man. People that it's so funny to me that people like about that complain on the YouTube channel about the fucking podcast, do some more sneaker review. If you fucks, you don't know how much time you fucks are just sitting around wasting that you could be consuming great content. Your bitch ass is walking through fucking Walmart, Target, at the grocery store, shopping for your family, doing whatever. There's so much downtime you fools have by yourself that you don't even know. Just throw the fucking headphones in. Throw the headphones in and consume some content. Get some laughs. Add a little positivity to your life. Jesus. The homie Decker, really love the cast. Great one this week. It gets better every time. And the 2 hours of transparency is so fire. You guys are funny as hell. Always, also, you guys do nothing. You guys doing anything for Super Bowl Sunday? And what's your view on the Pats? Personally, I don't want Brady to win another ring, but love to hear what you guys have to say. Also, on the Bose glasses, I watched some reviews, and apparently when you're around others, around other noise, you can barely hear the music. So that's a downside there a little bit. Let's address the first part. Plans for the Super Bowl, Dal.
Plans for the Super Bowl. Let me tell you.
Please do, Dallas. That's what we're here for.
Fucking none.
What?
Everybody that I've called is like, got some other plans. Like, I get it, man. I've had other plans in the past. So we used to go to our buddy's house, Ted and Julie. Really great people. They have a family. They have a bunch of people over there. I've done that for the last 6-7 years. So everybody has their traditions. I don't have that tradition anymore. They moved away. They now live in Montrose, Colorado, which is where my dad lives.
Yep.
That's where we met them all, right? You know, me and Muzzy.
3 hours away or whatever.
Yeah, 4.5.
4.5.
Yeah,
shit.
unfortunately. So they're not here, and this is the first year. So I was trying to get something together, thinking I could make this work. I was going to have Robin make the fucking stadium of food. Isn't that pretty alluring? Like, oh man, she's going to make the stadium of food. She's going to have the chips and the dips and the fucking pretzels and all the cheeses and the pepperonis and all that, right? And I was like, people are going to come. You build it. If you build it, they will come.
And?
Not the case. Everybody has their fucking traditions, and nobody wants to come by the crib. So I'm like, I'm fucking desperately seeking to go somewhere. I got nowhere to go. And Robin's like, oh yeah, babe, I'm doing yoga, but by the way, we can do something later. I'm like, that's not the fucking point.
We gotta play some sad.
I want to go somewhere. I want to
sad violin music.
I said, this is arguably Robin. So you don't understand. What do you mean? And I'm like, so this is arguably my fucking.
I wish you had your headphones, JJ. This is gold.
This is the best.
This is better than your birthday.
This is arguably the biggest fucking sports event in the year. And I got nowhere to go.
Dude.
I got no one to
this
hang
is
out
so
with.
sad.
I got no one to be with. I ain't seeing no fucking sports. I ain't seeing no Super Bowl. I'm making prop bets with myself, and I think I'm the funniest guy ever. And I ain't got a buddy to tell, hey man, check this out, man. Look what I just bet on. Nobody's there. Nobody's hanging with me.
Dal, you didn't even reach out to me, dog.
I know.
Why didn't you reach out to me? You're doing all this crying. You didn't say, hey, Chaz, what are you doing?
I'm in my feelings.
Chaz, what the fuck is going on? What are you doing for the Boldo,
You're
bro?
with your fam. I'm not trying to, now that
I got the Italians coming over. Roselli's coming over.
Okay.
My aunt's coming over, so she's cooking some fire fucking food.
Dang.
And then my cousin Ariel, their daughter, that's our kind of thing. We together for the Super Bowl, so we're gonna do that shit. I had some other stuff planned, but I love watching the game at my crib.
This music is.
I love watching the game.
I'm getting roasted just looking deeply in your eyes, listening to what you have going on, and I'm just fucking crying inside. I'm dead.
I wish I would have had this queued up sooner. I'm glad I pulled this out on a whim. It's adding to the segment.
I'm dead inside.
No, but seriously, dude, my girl's not even going to be there. She's not going to help prep some food and shit, but she's going to like her friends for the first half because they're moving to South Africa, all that stuff. So she's like doing her thing too. Why don't you and Robin come to my crib?
I think we will.
What the fuck's the problem?
I don't have anything else to do.
Did Robin already got stuff to prep food and everything too?
I think what she decided to do was because nobody's going to come. Dude, Party Etc. I think is what it's called, that little party store where you can buy all the little
Party
gifts.
City.
Party City. That's what. Yeah, cool. She's buying an inflatable stadium and just going to fill it.
Oh, okay.
So can we bring that over?
Sure. I think we can end the sad music because I think we just found a solution here.
Good, because that sad music, looking at you deeply in your eyes as we're
I
talking.
have sunglasses on. What do you mean deeply in my eyes?
I feel really weird right now.
That's a personal problem.
Fair enough.
I don't think
You're
anyone
making it weird, dude.
Right. Okay, so why wouldn't you guys just come to my crib for the Super Bowl? This is what we should do.
Yeah.
We should honestly, because I should be like, hey, babe, you don't have to fucking help prep. Robin's coming. Yeah. Robin and my aunt will tag team it. She'll just take your spot. It might make her feel bad, but at the same time, she's not going to be there. Why would you feel bad about having to do less work? My aunt was already feeling bad because she's like, oh, shit, I didn't know she wasn't going to be there for the first half. Like, I'm going to feel bad having her cook all this shit. She was going to make enchiladas that all we had to do was throw in the oven and make them on Saturday night and fucking boom, just throw them in the oven. They're good Sunday, but I don't really know. I don't know how it's all going to go down, but I'm down to have you at the crib if you would like to. I got...
should I bring my scooter?
I got a couch there.
I got to bring my GoTraps.
Quite a few seats. I got 2 recliners. I got the Royal Rumble chair.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't take that one from you.
I got the stadium seats from upstairs. We'll bring down that we used to shoot reviews on. A little creaky, but they'll do.
Yeah.
I got some seating.
I could bring some seats.
It's up to you, man. If you're serious, we can talk about it on the cast. I don't know if you're being serious right now because we're on the cast.
I didn't want to talk to you about it before. I wanted to save it for the cast.
Well, you obviously have to talk to her too to see if she's okay with that.
It's fine.
I would say, well, I have a fucking condo. You guys have a house. Obviously, that makes more sense to come to your house, but I don't want to fucking invite all my family,
Oh, we could do it.
I know, but it's just, I don't know.
Just let me know.
That's weird.
Let me know.
Hey, guys, we're moving to fucking, we already have it planned. There, it's already going down. If you guys want to come through, though, you're more than welcome.
Cool.
We have room. There's no problems. She can help with the food if she wants. We'll talk about it after the cast. Second part of the question, Dal.
Yep.
The Bose glasses. What do you think about that? Does that deter you from wanting to buy them still? Did you go check them out? Whatever happened with all that?
I love all these questions. Yes, yes, and yes.
Oh,
so
shit.
actually, no. The last answer is no. I'm not going to buy them. So I did go to Castle Rock. I did demo those things.
All the way down to the Rock.
I went to the Rock.
Wow. Welcome to the Rock.
To the Rock.
Okay.
You can't do Sean Connery?
I think that was about the extent of it.
I can't really either. But I did. I went to Castle Rock to demo those. Like I said in the last cast, that is the only place in town that you can go, and that's not even in town. It's out of town, about 30 minutes south, right? I demoed them. They feel clunky. They feel clunky on the face.
I knew it.
That frame. But what I will say is it's pretty lightweight, which is nice. Okay, the frames are pretty lightweight. They just feel big. They feel thick on there. The music was good. It's just like, I used to sell bows back in the day at Best Buy, and we used to say something like, all highs, no lows. You got yourself a Bose. There were no lows. I didn't want a lot of lows because I don't want my face being fucking vibrated with low music like the Beats do. I fucking hate Beats because it almost sounds like the cone is gonna fucking
shake off your head.
Just shake off your head. I hate Beats because of that. So I wasn't looking for that with Bose, but I will tell you, the highs and mids on those sounded phenomenal. They sounded so clear, dude. They were really, really nice, but there just wasn't a lot of balance of all full sound. So for $200 for clunky, not a great balance of full sound, I'm out.
You're out on them.
I'm out.
Wow.
I'm out.
I'm out because they didn't add it. I use the AirPods. I didn't even know this was the thing. A bunch of people hit me up and were like, "Oh, you got AirPods and AirPods." And a bunch of people are telling me like this is a thing on the internet. Like it's like a running joke. If you have AirPods, you're rich or something.
Yeah, and everyone's a broke ass.
Everyone else is broke.
Yeah.
They're $160 fucking dollars. Why? Why is that a thing?
It's
because my generation fucking sucks.
It's just a meme on social media. Everybody's just saying, they have their AirPods in and they'll walk into a room and they'll be like, it fucking smells like broke bitches in here. It's just kind of an ongoing social
like a little
media.
inside joke or something. I was
a little
like,
inside social media
and it's
bullshit.
that whole like flexing on people type of thing.
Yeah.
Speaking of AirPods, dude, I was just telling you for the cast, I need to reach out to the homie Gabriel Customs. I want to have him fucking do a dope ass custom wrap, like a Gucci print wrap on my AirPod case, and then maybe put like a little clip on the back so I could just clip that bitch right here. Oh, dude, I used to have a Louis Vuitton coin wallet that used to clip on the front. It was so fucking fire, dude. And I got fucked up in the fire, in my house fire, but it was really dope. And I kind of want to get something like that back. So I'm gonna hit him up. Same dude that did my Off-White fucking Apple Watch band and shit. So I'm gonna reach out to him and try to get that done with the AirPods. But
you mentioned something funny.
What?
So Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the new Louis Vuitton earbuds that just came out?
no,
$995.
what were you gonna say? 700?
Yeah, I thought I saw like 745.
I remember my first
Take
time.
that L on the way out.
I remember my first time researching JJ. They're actually $995. There's 2 different colorways. A little middle finger towards me.
That's
Thanks,
fine.
JJ. Thanks.
That's fine.
Appreciate that. But they have a red pair. So one pair is all red, and then the other pair, one of them is blue and one of them is orange. And of course, it has the Louis Vuitton kind of stamps all over it. But there was a joke that it was Apple. So like Louis Vuitton AirPods. They're not. They're Louis Vuitton earbuds, and they're made by a whole different company. I can't remember who makes them.
I see them. They have a red pair and a black pair.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
But yeah, $995, man. And it's funny because all these people saying it smells like broke bitches and walking in with their AirPods. Well, Louis Vuitton came out with their own, and I don't know if you saw, but Lil Yachty was actually doing kind of a funeral, like a small, like jokey funeral for the AirPods.
Yeah,
because he was just gifted, obviously,
Yeah.
the Louis Vuitton joints. So yeah, kind of a funny thing. With
That's good.
social
That's
media.
a smart marketing move by them too.
Yeah.
Hey, shit on your AirPods with these.
Yeah, check this out.
This okay. Now this is valid. This is valid for the fucking whole AirPods joke. Smells like broke bitches in here. I get it. You walk in with these in, yeah, it does smell like broke bitches in this motherfucker. I get it.
Yeah, it does.
Fucking diapers and poverty looking around this bitch. You know what I mean? But
Loser juice all over this
yeah, fucking
motherfucker.
loser juice all over the floor and shit. I'm stepping in it.
Yeah.
Fuck, I get it. I fucking get it. But with the AirPods, it didn't make sense to me. This
This,
makes
however,
sense. You guys were a little early.
Yeah.
Internet, you were a little fucking early.
Yeah.
Should have held it for a little bit. This
Now
actually
look.
makes sense.
Yep.
No doubt. Sorry, let's get back to the comments here.
There you go.
What up, homies? This is the homie Brian from Philly. What up, homies? Shout out to JJ for doing a great job on the timestamps last week with you ADHD fools. LOL. Now to TTF. How you going to throw shade at Big Dick Nick doing horrible in the Pro Bowl Skills Challenge when the dude is at home on his recliner eyeing up the Redskins QB job and replacing Alex Smith? All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Still shit the bed. In
Still
the
shit
QB.
the
If you want to make excuses for him, that's fine. I won't.
Big Dick Nick ate his own dick.
Right.
In the fucking skills challenge.
Why can Big Dick Nick not do anything outside of Philadelphia's system?
During playoff time.
It's going to be so interesting if he gets that Redskins job.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, I don't see him lighting it up.
All
Do
we
you?
know is Big Dick Nick in the playoffs. I don't see him. I hope that he can do something in the regular season. Bless his heart.
It's interesting. Well, you remember with the Rams, not a ton of success. Like, he just hasn't had success outside of that Philly system.
Right.
Which is strange, but it's just how it goes. Lastly, TTF, I love how deep you went in on the WWE and love WWE big events like you. But watching the cast last episode with you talking about NXT to Dal was like you guys talking to JJ about 90s movies and music.
Totally.
I get it.
Totally.
Dal was fucking lost. He doesn't watch NXT. But I did get a lot of love from people that do watch NXT, so they were geeked on it.
I'm learning.
NXT's the way to go, dude. Honestly, if you're a wrestling fan and you're watching Monday Night Raw and SmackDown every week, that's cool. SmackDown's probably the better product than Raw, which hasn't been that way since the beginning of time. Raw's always been the premier product, but NXT's shitting on both of them, dude. It's a ton of it's young upstart guys that are just badass, dude, and it shows the future of wrestling and where it's going.
That's tight.
Anyone that doesn't like NXT, I don't know what the fuck you're doing with your life. The same motherfuckers that shit on NXT will be the same people that are like, once an NXT guy gets up to the main roster, they're like, oh, I love this guy. This guy's awesome. But then they shit on NXT. And it's like, this motherfucker's been here the whole time, you hypocritical jackass.
Right.
Pull your head out. Anyway. Love what you homies are doing. P.S. Fuck Keist. Dude is the adult version of Blake Linder. Both cringy as fuck.
Agreed.
Damn, a lot of hate for the homie Keist in here. I don't know why I say the homie. I don't even know the guy. Seagrass. Yo, I'm definitely down for some prop bets. Dude, let me tell you about the prop bets.
Yeah.
I rethought about this, Seagrass, and it's just going to be too complicated, dog. I'm not going to do the prop bet contest. The main reason, I just feel a little bit morally weird about taking your guys' money, and in a situation where not only am I holding the money, which I'm fine with that, but the fact that I can't show you guys a leaderboard and there's no way to submit your prop sheet other than to me, and we can't track everyone's along the way. I just don't want to get caught in a weird situation, or I don't want to make you guys feel weird. Not that you would, but I'm just trying to fucking cut the snake off the head early. Yeah. I just don't want to get down that path to where we do this whole thing, there's a few $100s on the line, and TTF wins, or Dallas wins, or JJ wins. And then it's weird because you guys weren't able to see along the whole line what my fucking props were, what I picked, and then it's kind of questionable, like, oh, fuck, of course TTF won, or of course fucking, you know what I mean? And then we're swiping a couple $100. Obviously, I wouldn't cheat you guys like that, but I don't, you know what I mean? There's no way for me to verify it. There's no way for me to be 100% transparent or authentic with you guys. So,
and that's what our cast is known for.
Exactly.
And I think it would just be doing a disservice, to all of our people.
So, in the words of Shark Tank, for that reason, I'm out. I can't do it, dude.
Thanks, Cuban.
That's why, guys. I really wanted to do it. I thought it'd be a fun idea.
Yeah.
But the organization of it, the money, the structure, there's just
and the transparency.
It's the Fire Festival. You know what I mean? It would be the Fire Festival. I'm sorry, guys. There's not enough structure there.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we're gonna do away with that. I'm still gonna have that. That's another thing that will be going on at my house, though. If you do come over to my party, I printed them out. I got prop sheets ready to go.
Do you?
Everyone at my party is gonna throw in 10. Winner take all.
Do you also do the squares at all? Like
where you can
buy squares?
The homie Spencer here is. Okay. And he did it, and I bought $50 worth of squares already.
Dope.
So I think he sold out. I think Joey and I got
probably
like.
Is. Yeah, you and Joey probably fucking took 3/4 of it.
Pena did actually.
Oh. Your boy Pena was buying squares fucking 2 weeks ago.
Pena bought the whole fucking board. Pena actually left 3 squares for anyone else. He actually bought the board, so dropped 200.
Nice.
That's a shot at Pena for his gambling addiction.
Hell yeah, Pena.
Johnny Boost. It's called the Rose Rule. After Derrick Rose, a team can't have 2 max players coming off their rookie contract acquired through trade. Yes, that's exactly what I was trying to say, and I could not remember what the fuck it was called or why it happened, but you're right. It's the Derrick Rose Rule. Johnny Boost. Thank you, my dog. Irvin, the homie Irvin, he's back. Remember he deleted the comment about the UFC shit and us not knowing UFC boxing and all that stuff. So he's back. He said, both of you are correct about my comment. Constructive feedback should have been the way to go.
Yeah.
He says, in parentheses, that's the reason I deleted it, because he didn't have any constructive feedback, and he kind of realized that. Okay. So he said that's why he deleted it.
Gotcha.
I love the podcast, as you all are passionate about sneakers, fashion, sports, etc. But as a big fight fan, I wish one of you would talk about it front and center rather than relying on info from your boys. Much success. So I get it. I get it, but at the same time, bro, you got to realize there are things on this podcast that we're going to just brush on, we're going to touch on, but we're not going to dive deep into.
Right.
UFC is probably one of those things. As a big fight fan, you should not be relying on this podcast to give you big fight info. Right. This is for the novice listener that's maybe just checking out UFC fights in the way we are. Now, if we're giving bad info or fucking wrong info, I get it. I get why you can be frustrated with that.
Then we shouldn't be fucking touching it at all.
But if we're not going deep enough for you and we're just scratching the surface, you can't be mad at that, dog, because we're not a fucking MMA podcast.
Right.
We're not here for that. We're here to hit on a multitude of topics and give our opinions on different little things. We're not going to break down every boxing fight. We're not going to break down every fucking MMA pay-per-view or UFC pay-per-view or anything like that.
Sure.
We're talking about the moves to ESPN Plus. We're talking about a little bit of the controversy. We're going to hit on later in the show here. We're going to hit on the suspensions with Khabib and Conor McGregor and just update people on that. That's newsworthy stuff. But that's as far as we go, man. We kind of go surface level on that. So you being a big fight fan, listen to a big fight fucking podcast for that info. Listen to Ariel Helwani or any of these guys that do MMA
for
a living.
Go to fucking Joe Rogan. Go to Brendan Schwab. Go to these fucking guys.
And I'm not trying to push you out of here by any means, dog. I'm just saying, as far as we go, I'm not going to sit here and apologize for not diving deep into fighting when that's just not what we do here.
And remember, we don't do this full time.
Right.
So we've got a lot of research to do on a lot of fucking general topics out there to just try to keep people in the know that don't have the time to do that.
Yeah.
But we're not going to give you the fucking whole history of UFC.
Yep.
We don't. If this was full time, I would argue that it'd be a little different.
Oh yeah. And also, I mean, just to put a capper on that, I agree with you, dog. If we're giving bad info or if we're fucking not knowledgeable on some shit, if we're throwing out the wrong fucking shit,
help us
out and fucking be like,
let us know.
Yo, what's up? But and give me some examples of what I fucked up or correct me in the comments. You know what I mean? So
like
I can
for
give
me,
out the correct info.
on the Zoom Air shit.
Right.
I didn't know because I don't have dunks in the previous.
Right.
But Zoom Air seems like a newer technology that is kind of a staple.
Dude, I looked it up. They started putting Zoom Air in 2015. All the articles I saw. It's not like it's fucking been there since 05. The initial pair of fucking Tiffany or Diamond Supply Tiffany dunks dropped in what, 04, 05? Early 2000s? Yeah. There was no Zoom Air in those. So he said that the original ones had Zoom Air. I don't think they did, dog. Maybe I'm wrong, but all the articles I saw when I looked up Zoom Air as far as SBs, it was talked about in 2013. It was implemented in 2015. That's what I saw. Yeah. That's what I read. So I'm not blasting you saying that they were in the original Tiffany dunks because I didn't own the pair, but from what I looked up and the research I did, 2013 to 2015, when they started implementing Zoom Air, those shits came out in 2005. So yes, they were in some dunks. Yes, they've been in dunks before, but I don't know that they were in the OGs.
Gotcha.
Not from what I saw. Let's see. But yeah, I'm always down to be corrected if I'm shitting the bed. But I think we can agree on that. I think everyone's in agreement there with the homie Irv. DL Kicks, fire podcast as always. Keep it up, guys. Franchise, where do you get the off-white watch band from? Told you, man, the homie Gabriel Customs. I gave him a shout out on here. Dude is super sick. Check him out on IG. Check out that episode of the cast where we unboxed it on the cast, talked about it. Super, super dope. Birdman Vapes. I love my ATRs. I got the gray reigning champ pair off StockX. Super comfy and perfect for the wintertime, in my opinion. Always look forward to the cast, fellas. Keep it up. Dallas had on the ATRs last episode. We were out stomping in the snow. That's where that came from. And last one here, the Third Eye. Who already gave it a thumbs down? Fuck you, fool. Conor McGregor voice. I agree. I don't understand. And then Gang came through. Probably the same stupid fuck that complains about not doing shoe reviews, I bet.
Totally.
He's probably right there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really pay attention. I don't give a fuck about the thumbs downs. I look at the thumbs ups. I see 50 fucking thumbs ups on a podcast. I'm like, fuck, that's cool, man. That's 50 motherfuckers that really rock with our shit.
Sure.
And the more you guys, when you guys do give the thumbs up on the video, it does help, push us out and get us along the side of people's feeds. So maybe we'll be able to do better that way. I know we're looking into Patreon. People have asked how they can just support the cast. They want to fucking be involved. They want the merch. How can they fucking help us out and help us grow? I appreciate all the love. We're looking into Patreon.
Yeah, I'm going to look into that, see what we can set up.
And how we can do some exclusive shit for you guys, how we can maybe do some cool shit for you guys. Because, I want to, that allows us to even rock with you guys more than we already do and keep you guys engaged. So you guys are the reason we're here fucking doing the show. Makes it fun.
Yeah, or any dope companies that you guys like, hit us up. We'll ask for sponsorships. We'll look at sponsorships.
Yeah, we can reach out to them. Yeah,
let us know, man. Anything that you guys know.
For sure. So that kind of wraps up the comments there. That is, again, presented by Pure Spectrum CBD. If you have not checked out the CBD oil, super fire. Actually, Dallas laced the kid. If you're watching on the YouTube channel, I got 2 of these little, what are these, like jars or?
Yeah, little sample jars.
They look like the little dab.
Smells
containers.
so good, dude.
Yeah.
It almost smells like a better version of Vicks, like how it just clears your fucking sinuses up.
Yeah.
It almost smells like Vicks meets Carmex. I love that smell.
Yeah, for me it smells a little Carmex-y,
Yep.
but I also get a little like kind of hemp/lime twist to it.
Right.
It smells nice.
So this is the 1,000 milligram that I've been.
Yeah, one of them's the
asking
1,000
for.
and one of them's the 350.
Oh,
the
okay.
lotion. Yeah.
How do I tell?
So the one, it's called a salve. So the one that doesn't have anything on the bottom.
Okay.
That's your salve, and then the
This
other
is 1,000?
Yeah, that's your 1,000.
Okay, and then the FS blend is the 350.
You got it.
Cool.
So one of them is more of a lotion. So that FS blend is a lotion. The salve is like kind of like a warming, like I don't even know.
Almost like Tiger Balm or something.
Yeah, almost more like a Tiger Balm.
Similar.
Yeah,
Okay,
you got
okay.
it. So that's why it's got the higher grade in it. It's going to have more of the healing
Yeah.
and properties in it. Really
Fire.
nice stuff, man.
Dude, Edgar came over, you remember, for the Rumble on Sunday?
Yeah.
Dude,
I love
I had
Edgar.
Tiger Balm sitting on the fucking counter.
Did you?
Ed picks up the thing, and I'm talking to him, puts some on his finger, starts putting it on his lips. Dude, thinks it's motherfucking Carmex or bro.
Dang.
I started freaking out. I was like, Ed, I almost couldn't talk, dude, because like you saw him doing it, and I was I think I was like making something in the kitchen or heating something in the microwave, and I turned around and I see him doing it, and it was like it froze me, bro.
Yeah.
I was like,
You're so shocked.
Ed, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm like, dude, that's fucking Tiger Balm.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, oh my God, you just ruined your fucking night. I'm like,
Wow.
the Rumble's over. Wash your fucking mouth off now. He's like, oh, what are you doing? He fucking starts in the sink. He's washing it off. And luckily he was good. Like,
Really?
Yeah, never had any fucking, he said it tingled a little, but that was it, dude.
Wow.
He got it off in time. I was nervous as fuck. I was like, dude, you're putting Tiger Balm on your
lips.
Oh my God. It's like the
Christ.
same as putting on your nuts.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus.
Might as well.
Especially,
Shit.
and I was like, dude, if I wouldn't have seen that, what if I would have been in the bathroom taking a piss?
Yeah.
And he's just out here with the Tiger Balm on his lips.
Just letting it chill.
Oh my Lord.
Ooh.
I would have, I would have come out. He'd been throwing up. You ingest some of that, you lick your lip. Oh, it could have gone bad, dude. Yeah. Could have been very bad. So always look at the bottles. Always look at the fucking container of what you're putting on.
Yeah.
No matter what it is.
Yeah, no shit.
Put super glue on your fucking dick, thinking it's fucking lotion or something. Anyways, the Pure Spectrum CBD. I was gonna ask you, dude. I have most fire fucking idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some bath bombs for my lady, my lady's sister, and her mom, all for Valentine's Day. I want to gift it. I got this fucking surprise. It's not really a surprise anymore, is it? I just fucking talked about it. That was so stupid. God, I'm so fucking dumb. I always say save it for the cast. Maybe she won't catch this part.
Yeah.
Good
maybe-
thing we
God
could just
damn
cut
it.
that out.
That's
Take that L on the way out.
I don't think we
Take
can
that
cut it
L
out.
on the way out.
But
Take that L on the way out. Take that L on the way out.
That's unbelievable. I'm holding all the fucking L's on that one. Anyways, I need some. That was my plan.
bath bombs.
That was my plan.
Coming
That's
up.
I know we're already doing a little Valentine's Day thing. We talked about it, but that's just I just wanted to fucking. I thought it was cool for them. I think they'll enjoy it. They just went to a spa retreat thing, like yoga spa.
I saw that,
kind of
yeah.
retreat. So bath bombs right up their alley. I think all three of them would fucking love it. You get in good with the sister and the mom. Fam loves you even more. Trying to keep them happy. Trying to keep that love tank full. That goes beyond the initial love tank. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do some extra. So I need Kim's help, which I wanted to reach out to you about to get some of those bath bombs, Valentine's style. I don't care if I got to use the code, I'll get 10% off. MUP at checkout. I'll buy the shit. I don't care. I just need the bath bombs, bro.
Got him.
CBD bath
Coming
bombs.
right up.
That's a good. Actually, I'm glad. You know what? It's not all lost. I might have fucked up my surprise, but that's a good idea for you fellas, man. If you want to fucking get a dope present for Valentine's Day, man, some CBD bath bombs, Pure Spectrum CBD, 10% off. MUP in the fucking at checkout on the website, and you'll be good to go.
Dude, ain't nothing like a relaxed love tank.
Damn, I can't believe
Ain't
I
nothing
just
better.
blew that though. What an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh man, what an idiot. Look at Pena texting me about the prop sheet. We're literally recording the cast. He can't even wait to the cast. Are we doing the prop sheet? What's going on, man? Degenerate gambler needs some action, dude. Gotta get some action, dude. What's going on, man? Need the
Take
prop
that
sheet.
L on the way out.
All right. Jesus. Fucking. I'll hit him back after the cast. About 15 messages.
As
right
if
now.
buying all the squares wasn't enough.
Exactly. Yeah.
Goddamn.
As if buying all the Super Bowl.
Squares wasn't enough.
Okay.
What's up with the props?
What's up with the fucking props, dude? All right, that wraps up the YouTube comments, man. Thanks again to Pure Spectrum CBD for the sponsorship and sponsoring that segment. let's go into some sports headlines, and then we'll jump into Super Bowl heaters, all that stuff. So Anthony Davis, probably leading sports headlines right now, the fine, all that stuff. So let's get in there. Let's start with Anthony Davis.
Dude, Anthony Davis, man. So in the limelight. So he's in it now twice, right? For the initial thing that we'll go into, and then now the Pelicans obviously have taken the lead in this, like saying, trying to speed this up. The Pelicans have taken Anthony Davis, the poster child for their franchise. They've taken him out of all of their media sectors now. So they've removed him, and now the Pelicans are kind of slow playing certain teams. They're not taking calls, dude, from the Lakers GM.
Crazy.
They are talking to Boston, but they're telling Boston to fucking hurry up, and Boston's saying, "Nah, man, we're good. Have some patience. We're willing to make a deal, and we're willing to trade anybody." Except Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is off the trade block. They're not messing with that, right? Untradeable. So that's the Pelicans. Now, that being said, what do you think about Anthony Davis getting fined from the NBA $50,000 as a consequence of his agent, Rich Paul, speaking to the media about a trade request?
Looks ridiculous.
I would say. Do you think right now?
Looks ridiculous.
Do you think LeBron James is trying to Venmo him that money right now?
Right. Hey, man, let me take care of that for you.
Hey, man, I got you, man. Don't even worry.
We're talking about a guy that just turned down a $240 million Supermax contract. You think he's concerned about $50,000 for the fine?
Drop in the bucket.
Drop in the bucket, not only, but it's stupid from the NBA. Because here's what this is. If you guys can't see through the bullshit or read between the lines, let me explain what's going on here. The NBA is trying to fucking pull the wool over your eyes, or pull the wool over the team's eyes and say, hey guys, we're with you. Fuck those superstars. Those superstars going to big markets. We get it, man. We're with you. Here, we're going to fine them 50 G's.
Yeah.
And that's Adam Silver and the NBA trying to say, hey, we're with you, team. When realistically, the best thing for the NBA would be for him to leave and go fucking team up with another team and become and be in a bright lights big city with other superstars.
Become the next Golden State, right? Because obviously they're fucking getting away with it.
It's funny that the NBA is trying to act like they're mad and act like they care. And we're gonna fine him. Yeah, we're gonna show him. Don't worry, New Orleans, we'll take care of it. We're on your side. We're gonna show him. And then what are you really showing him? You're not showing him anything. You fucking know that's better for you. You're just trying to save face and act like you're doing some shit. Did you see the Pelicans pulled all their stuff down too? Yeah. They pulled the signs down. Anything to do with Anthony Davis.
Anything media related commercials that they're doing is they've pulled everything.
Is he done?
Off.
Does he suit up for the Pelicans again this year? After the finger injury, you think anything?
What are we thinking? The trade deadline's about less than a week till it's in, till it ends?
I have no idea. I don't even know. I think it's close. It's right before the All-Star break, so wherever that is, it's close.
I don't think he does.
I don't think so either.
I think he sits.
There's no way. There's no point.
Absolutely.
They pulled him out of the opening theme.
Yeah.
The intro video where they show before game, they pulled him out of there.
Dude, especially with less than a week left for the trade deadline, he's out. He's going to be out. He's going to get whatever team that he decides is best for him. And I think the player should have the ability to do that. I think the player should be able to control their own fate. We've talked about this when it talks about when we talked about the NFL and people getting their max contracts. It's the same fucking thing here.
Not to mention, you talk about this comes out Monday. You couldn't have done this Saturday. You couldn't have done this last week.
Right.
Of course, you wait till Super Bowl week.
Yeah.
You're trying to steal a couple headlines, take a look. Hey, we're still here too.
Yeah.
Don't get all Super Bowl heavy. We're still here.
I find it interesting.
Fucking NBA. I do think Adam Silver's better than David Stern. I think he's the best commissioner they've had in a while. He's doing a good job, but I just don't like this move. I'm just critical of this particular move by the league. That's all.
Yeah.
Bryce Harper. Let's go into that.
Ooh, Bryce Harper. So how much do you know about that? Or
none.
I just know.
I've heard he's trying. He's getting close to a deal.
God.
And I heard the Vegas also pulled down the odds.
Yes, they did. That? The odds makers, for sure. They pulled it down. So it sounds like all signs are pointing to Bryce Harper signing. It looked like maybe even as soon as Tuesday, which is now Thursday, with the Phillies. It looks like Phillies are making a strong pull. As a matter of fact, you're even having Philly elite athletes coming and saying, for example, did you see Zach Ertz tweeting?
No.
Hey, he literally says to Harper, hey, man, when can we expect you here? That kind of thing. So it looks like there is just so many rumors that are stacking, in Philly's
All
favor.
the people that listen from PA and Philly area to this show, I know there's a lot of you fools, man. You guys love that shit. They got to be geeked.
Yeah.
Got to be geeked.
So it looks like...
You see him tweet Tony Romo? Bryce Harper?
Oh, yes, I did.
Because he's like asking him, because everyone thinks fucking Tony Romo's Nostradamus. They just think he can predict everything.
Predict all plays, call all plays.
We'll get a lot of that this Sunday.
Yeah.
And we'll get a lot of...
I'm making some prop bets on Tony.
A lot of... They have an over-under on how many plays he gets right versus wrong?
Hey, save it for the cast.
Oh, sorry. Save it for the cast. Cool. I don't really have much more to say on the Bryce Harper thing. I thought that was pretty funny, him tweeting Romo and shit.
And the MLB, the show, that Twitter account was basically saying, hey, you all want to keep an eye on the account tomorrow, just saying, get hyped. And again, they're putting a lot of this Philly stuff behind it as well. So you have verified accounts that are saying stuff, leaking some stuff, think they have favorable. The odds makers are pulling the fucking odds down.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. Looks like Phillies.
Let's keep moving through the sports headlines here. We'll finish out UFC before we jump into our heaters and Super Bowl stuff. UFC.
Yeah. So
Conor McGregor.
Yeah, obviously the trial happened, so now they have definitely come out with what they are going to do. So a little late
This is
news.
Nevada Athletic Commission, right?
You got it. So again, so for the UFC 229 that occurred in October, they've laid out the suspension. So Khabib suspended 9 months, $500,000 fine. Okay, he is subject to a shorter suspension, as they say, if he films an anti-bullying message. Now, if he actually goes ahead and films that PSA, that public service announcement, I don't know if that's 2 months off the suspension, that kind of thing. It's undisclosed. But if
It'll
he does,
go from 9 to 6 months.
Is that what he's saying?
Oh,
okay, so a 3 month.
Okay.
So I thought it might have been 3 months, but I wasn't for sure on
Nice
that.
job, JJ.
JJ having my back.
I like that shit.
I say maybe a 3 months, and JJ says, "Here's the deal."
No, here's the deal. Got it.
And
Read
it
up
was
on
3
That's all I like
months,
to
which
see.
is fucking sick. Great team, JJ. This is what we fucking need.
That's what we
I
need.
know.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
You're the man, dog.
That's what we need. We also need you next cast to wear a Khabib hat the whole show.
Yeah,
One of those fucking weirdo wig looking hats he wears.
No,
Have you seen
I'm
those?
good.
we need that.
All right, go ahead.
Do it for the cast, at least the thumbnail. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
All right, so check it out. So obviously,
JJ Nurmagomedov.
like
There you go.
I like it. So obviously they went a little shorter with Connor's. Instead of a 9 month suspension, they did do a 6 month suspension, which could put him back, and he would be literally cleared to return as of soon as April 6th. Now his fine was obviously substantial, a lot less as well. I believe his involvement was $50,000, if I'm correct on that. So
And what was Khabib's?
500.
$500,000 versus 50?
Yeah.
Wow. I agree with it, though. I mean, Conor was literally standing in the ring. Fucking people from Khabib's entourage jumped in, started lighting him up.
Totally.
Dude. He was just fighting back.
Totally.
You're going to tell a fighter not to fight back? Get the fuck out of here. I don't think he should be getting anything.
Especially after what he just got done with. Like
The only reason he's getting
adrenaline.
something is to not enrage Khabib more. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
There's
Totally.
no fucking what is this guy for? What, making fun of his fucking religion post fight and making fun of his fucking stupid hat and the dumb shit he does? Get the fuck out of here. Fuck your religion. How about that? Fuck your religion. I'll say it over and over. You want to be religious? Fucking take it to the grave with you. Don't push that shit on me. Don't fucking think everyone should believe in what the fuck you believe in.
Right.
Fuck your religion for the 8th time.
Yep. This is a fight. That's all it is. But yeah, he was fined $50,000, suspended for 6 months, and that was Brett Okamoto, obviously huge ESPN.com analyst, and then obviously with the UFC. So yeah, returned. As early as April 6th. I don't know if that'll happen, but. He was added that he was hearing late spring, summer is more likely time frame for his return. So a little later than that, and I would probably agree with that. And I don't want to get into who he's going to fight, who he's not going to fight, but this is
It doesn't
more
matter. He's going to wrestle him to the ground and lay on the whole fight. I don't know anyone that's going to fucking be able to out wrestle that guy, dude. I'm just being real. As much as I would love to see the shit, I'm not a fan of Khabib at all.
No.
I don't think the way he acted was good. I don't like his fight style. I like nothing about Khabib.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that he thinks his religion runs everything and everyone needs to bow down to his shit. If you want to fucking be religious and do your shit, fine.
Mm-hmm.
But this is fucking real deal shit. You accepted a big payday and your feelings got a little hurt that you fucking got your religion, your family, and all your shit talked about. Wah.
Yeah.
Look how much fucking money you just made for, you know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here.
How about having some
Have you been involved in a fight game? Have you ever watched any fights growing up? You ever seen any promo?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Go
cry somewhere else.
You know what's funny? You speak on promo. Let me tell you something that might fucking blow your mind. I did a little bit more research. So everybody kind of knows the fines. Everybody knows about the suspensions. Look at
beat
this.
somebody up after the fucking shit based off. Give me a break,
Check
dude.
this out. Right now,
Bitch.
the Nevada Commission is essentially telling Conor McGregor if he continues to ramp up his pre-fight talk, his promotion, dog. That's what we're talking about.
UFC is saying this? Or who? Who's saying this?
The Nevada Commission.
I wouldn't fight there anymore.
Check this out. If he continues to ramp up his pre-fight talk in a similar way that he has in the past, they will consider taking disciplinary action against him, which they've never done for verbal
Bullshit.
actions. How fucked up is that?
That's the same as the NFL trying to change the fucking overtime rule, or the NFL trying to make a bunch of changes that are unnecessary because there's some outrage. Fuck the outrage and fuck everybody else.
Fuck Nevada Commission, dog.
Dude, that's bullshit.
That's what this shit is. You look at World Wrestling, you look at UFC, promotions, Golden Boy, look at the promotions they're doing. If you're not allowing somebody to be who they are and you're paying him to be the face of that, arguably Conor is still the face of the UFC. He is the money pony.
No
he
doubt.
is the
No
fucking
doubt.
horse in this shit. And you're going to tell me that Nevada says, well, if you still have some of these promotions that you've had and you're saying some of the dumb shit that you've had in the past and being you and the reason why you're making so money and why you're getting on these big cards and why you're making so much money with the UFC, get the fuck out of
Plus,
here.
dog,
Do you think Dana White would protect him then?
How much can Dana protect when it's the Nevada Commission?
It's the athletic commission.
Dog.
The only thing you can do is move the fight out of Nevada.
That's all you
which
can
they have
do.
a lot of fights at the MGM
Yeah.
Grand. They have a lot of fights at T-Mobile Arena. There's a lot going down in Vegas, but unfortunately,
That's where most of his money comes from.
Then
That's
we're-
the thing.
didn't have every fight in Vegas except for McGregor's and Khabib's.
Exactly.
Because didn't Khabib's managers come out and say he's never fighting in Vegas again?
I think something like that, yeah.
So
So maybe that's
yeah.
the solution because guess
So
what?
New York then?
LA's ready and New York.
yeah, any of those places.
They're already ready already.
Fuck, dude. The UFC, honestly, the WWE has made a huge push going international. They've been having all these special events
Yeah.
over in fucking Saudi Arabia and Australia and all these places. I could totally see them pushing the fight. Not to say UFC hasn't gone to Brazil or hasn't gone to these exotic places, but they don't do it as much. Maybe this opens the door there.
Yeah.
A little bit more international appeal, put some more international eyes on the sport as well. I
So I want to.
yeah.
I thought.
Oh, that's bullshit.
I thought I'd want to let
I think
you know
we're all
that.
on the same page there. That's
fucking
bullshit.
retarded. Yeah.
Maybe people in the comments feel differently, but we'll just have to agree to disagree. There's nothing
Sure.
you're gonna. It's there's nothing you're gonna be able to say to make me change my mind on that. I think that's bullshit. But I'm also a wrestling fan,
Yeah.
so I probably feel differently or see it differently than other people see it. I'm not religious. I don't give a fuck about religion. I don't give a fuck about your religion. Don't push that shit on me.
Sure.
Don't bring that shit to my table. Don't try to fucking convert me, and we can be cool. Don't fucking talk politics or religion with me, and we can be great, dog. I don't give a fuck who you support. I don't give a fuck about if you go to church every Sunday. I don't care what you do. I don't care, and I don't want to know about it, dog.
Yeah.
That's where I stand on all that shit. I have my own stuff. I have my own beliefs, and you'll never fucking hear about it because it doesn't matter. We're not changing each other's mind. We're not going to argue fucking religion and politics because we're not changing each other's minds. Right?
Yep.
That's it.
Nope. I agree.
That's fucking it, dude. And if you want to fucking put that out there and you want to fucking praise whoever you praise and you want to put that out there, be ready to take some backlash from it. Because guess what? In a freestyle battle, in a fight promotion, whatever it is, I'm stabbing you in the fucking throat with whatever I can.
Hell yeah.
And if that's what it is, and if that's what I know that gets to you, I'm going to get to you.
And I'm gonna get to you. I love
And I'm gonna eat you
promotional
alive.
stuff, dude. I'm a sales guy. That's what I do.
Right.
I promote my brand. I promote myself
It's
and what
insane.
I do.
It is insane.
I'm gonna undercut the fuck out of you.
Right.
I'm gonna let you know.
You're in a fight, dog. We're not talking about you didn't go over there and you're playing Hot Wheels together. We're in a fight.
I'm gonna fucking whoop your ass and I'm gonna put asses in the seats. That's my job.
Wild, bro. Wild. Let's end on that.
That's all I got.
Yeah, let's end on the UFC.
with
Let's end on the UFC there. Let's go ahead and move into a little segment we call heaters.
All right, Em. This is my heater. I dare you to hit it.
Too hot, lady. Here come the hot stepper.
All right, Dal, heaters, man. The last time we're going to be hearing that for the year.
I'm bummed.
It's fucking sad.
I know, man.
It's safe to say that you kicked my ass in the heaters this year. You ended up with the better record. No matter what I do this week, I cannot beat you.
Yeah. If anybody followed me, we made money.
So 27-30-2 for me, 31-28 for Dal. It's only the Super Bowl. That's all we're betting on this week.
Yep.
Just the Super Bowl. And let me see. Before we do that, let's get into the props. Let's just go over the props first. This is all
Cool.
Super Bowl combo. Let's go into the prop bets. Let's talk about let's talk about some interesting ones we saw, and then we'll get into our favorites and what I would recommend betting or what I'm betting. I'll let you guys know what I'm betting this
What
weekend.
our locks are.
I don't know if it's locks, but it's what I'm betting.
Our feet up lock bets.
I don't want to tell you
Take
guys.
this shit to the grave, dog.
Right, exactly. I don't want to say fucking bet the mortgage, but
Okay.
yeah, go ahead. What are some of the interesting ones? Some of the funny ones that you saw?
All right, so one of the funny ones that I like, so obviously we know about Ted Rath, and for those that you don't know about Ted Rath, is the individual that that was hired to hold Sean McVay back during the game, so he's not interfering with the game, getting in front of the refs.
Yeah.
Do you know about this guy?
No.
Oh, dude,
I've heard about him. I know his name. I just
Have you
saw him.
seen him?
Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was talking about the Sean McVay thing where he was like pumped going to the
Yeah.
Super Bowl, and then all of a sudden he was like real business.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you see that video?
Dude,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Shit was funny.
So a lot of this is the Ted Rath. He is the individual that
That's
was
his name.
literally. I think he's like a strength and conditioning background, all kinds of stuff. So he's a tough guy, but he is literally in charge of holding Sean McVay back during games so he doesn't interfere because Sean gets real passionate, right? So kind of like you and I would be probably in the game too. So this individual has held Sean McVay back so he's not interfering with the game, not interfering with the ref's call. So it says how many replays will be shown of Ted Rath holding Sean McVay back during the game? The over is 1.5 or minus 175. The under is under 1.5 at plus 135. So,
give me the odds again. I'm sorry.
So the odds are over 1.5, minus 175. The under is plus 135.
Interesting.
I'm taking.
Oh, you're betting this?
Oh yeah.
You're real.
I'm gonna throw this one out.
I'm just
for fun.
giving out my funny ones. I'm not betting these.
I
These
like
are
this
funny.
one, but if I was to bet, I would take the over.
Okay.
I would take the over on this one.
What about
but
this
it's a
one?
funny one.
Will dilly dilly be said during a Bud Light commercial? Yes is minus 200. No is plus 150. So you're getting a little bit of odds on no. Vegas is leaning that yes. So if you bet yes,
Yeah.
you'd have to put up 200 just to win 100.
Gotcha.
But if you bet no, you put up 100 and you win 150.
I'm saying no.
You don't think so?
I'm saying no.
You don't think there'll be one Bud Light commercial with dilly dilly?
I'm gonna say no.
You think they're moving off that?
They're moving on.
Ooh.
Played out. I'm gonna say
You're going with the odds. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead. What's
I'm
your
going
next
with
one?
the odds. Let's see here. The other one that I had. Sorry. The other one that I had was some Tony Romo stuff. What do you know about Romo? So, how many plays will Tony Romo correctly predict during the game? The over is minus 140. The under is even.
Over under what though? How many plays?
Oh, 7.5. Sorry.
7.5.
7.5.
Ooh. Well,
What do you think on that?
I don't know. That fucker does try to predict a lot. He does yell a lot.
Yeah.
If he's going to get 8, so if you choose over, he has to get 8 or
8
more.
or more.
Fuck, that's rough.
Yeah.
That line is high.
It's high. I would take the under if
I'm
I was
going
going to
under.
bet,
Yeah,
but I would take the under.
I agree.
I think he's going to have 4 to 6 clutch plays that he calls.
Oh man, yeah, I would agree. The next one, it's a Maroon 5 prop, and I totally forgot. Tell me about Maroon 5, real quick. Tell me about the halftime, the fucking post game conference. What the fuck happened with that?
It didn't happen.
I know that's what's going on. I don't know why though. What happened? Do you know the deal, or do you know what went down?
Yeah, I think so. What I think it's NFL trying to save face in this. Okay, so they actually issued a statement on Tuesday announcing that its featured entertainer for the halftime of the Super Bowl, Maroon 5, won't adhere to tradition by holding a news conference ahead of their game. According to the league, the artist will let their show do the talking. That was specifically for the NFL. Now, what I think, they're trying to shield, obviously, the band from talking about Kaepernick and discussing this whole situation and Rooney and all these different things. I think it's them saving face and not letting Maroon 5, get involved with that.
So you think it's the NFL, not Maroon 5?
It's
or
NFL.
it is for sure the NFL and not Maroon 5?
I think it's for sure the NFL.
See, I saw Maroon 5 getting a bunch of backlash from a bunch of dumb motherfuckers that didn't do research.
I think it's the NFL.
They were pissed at Maroon 5. So, because
According
of
to
the whole
this.
non-Atlanta artist thing and all that stuff, right?
Yep.
Interesting. Okay, so the prop I have, and this one, this is going to be one of my fucking locks, dude. Stone Cold fucking lock of the year, bro.
Ooh.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fucking lock of the year.
This
If
should
you've
be
got
good.
this available with your props, will Adam Levine of Maroon 5 be wearing a hat to start the halftime show? Yes is minus 110, 110 to win 100. No is minus 130, 130 to win 100. Not bad either way. I'm going a resounding hell no. Stone Cold.
Same. I'm going no.
When have you ever seen him wear a hat?
Never.
Has he ever worn a hat? And
Dude.
you're only getting minus 130?
This
That's
is going to be the one
that's
night
free
he
money.
wears a hat.
That's
This is
free
feet
fucking
up
money.
bet. He has the most beautiful hair, whether
Dude.
it's dyed, whether it's not, whether it's cut, whether it's shaved. Most beautiful hair in the fucking singing game, arguably.
Dude.
This guy is not fucking wearing a hat.
No way.
Bet the mortgage.
Bet the mortgage.
Not wearing a hat.
130 to win 100. Those are great odds.
Not wearing
I would
a hat.
I would have assumed if you told me the odds on that, I would assume no was at least at 250. 250 to win 100.
Yeah.
130, bro.
I'm in.
Only 130 to win 100.
I'm in.
Bet
Call
the
your
mortgage.
bookie. Call your people. I'm going no fucking.
I don't even know if that's available on my prop site. I don't have to look, but I hope it is.
It needs to be
because I'm snapping necks and cashing checks.
Yeah,
you dig? All right, so the other Maroon 5. I don't know how many Maroon 5 songs do you know, Dal? Do you know any?
I probably like from start to finish. No,
no, just the names. This prop is what song will be performed first by Maroon 5, and they have a list of about 10 or 12 songs here, and they have
is one payphone
odds next to them. Payphones on there. JJ, give me some. Nice shit.
Dang.
There he is. By doing that, I thought, sick. I thought I fucked up our heaters music.
That's sweet.
Ill.
Still works.
All right. Payphone is plus 1,000. So if you think he's going to start off with Payphone, plus 1,000.
That's such a classic. Oh my god.
So you know what that means? Plus 1,000. You know what that means? You put up 100.
Yeah.
If he does Payphone first, you win 1,000 off your 100. So you get your 100 back plus 1,000. Pretty good odds there on Payphone. Payphone's a big song. It was a big hit. You had Wiz Khalifa on the remix.
Yeah.
Not a bad guess.
Yeah.
Not a bad guess by JJ. Plus 1,000. So if you put up $10 on that, you're winning 100. You're winning 100 off your 10.
Fuck, dude. Damn
so I know you've been eating sandwiches, but if you got 10, hit up your local bookie, me, and I'll lock it in for you.
So
if you want 10 on Payphone, I got you. 10 to win 100.
The biggest songs that I know are like Sunday Morning and then Sugar, right? From their first album.
Yeah.
But those don't seem like very good Super Bowl songs. So I don't know.
Wait, say it again.
Sugar? What's Sugar on there?
Sugar is actually one of the top ones, dude. Top 3. It's plus 550.
Because that's what one of my favorite songs.
Yep.
So I would obviously. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think, dude, that's my lock.
Oh, Sugar's yours?
That's my lock. I'm calling my bookie.
Locking it in.
TTF.
I got fucking Payphone, man.
Payphone's your shit?
Yeah.
What about She Will Be Loved?
She Will Be Loved is on the list. It's a long shot. Plus 1,500.
Oh.
Long shot there. So your 10 wins you 150, 100 wins you 15.
And this is as the first song? That's what this is?
This is what will the first song Maroon 5 perform.
I'm going to say Sugar.
You know what's interesting? The favorite is plus 300.
Okay.
So any of these, no matter what you go with, you're getting good odds.
Sure.
Plus 300 is on One More Night.
How does that one go?
I have no idea. I don't even fucking know that song. How is that the favorite?
Huh.
I don't even know what that is.
JJ, you know the song?
Do you know One More Night?
I don't know that one.
Is that the Baby I'm Praying on You Tonight?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh no, that's Just Like Animals.
That's Animals.
That's Animals. Animals is plus 600 on here. What the fuck is One More Night? Hold up, let me look this up real quick. I gotta cut off the fucking the heaters music. Hold up. Let me adjust here. Let me adjust on the fly.
I don't know that.
See if I know how to work an iPad. One More Night. Oh, I do know, dude. I know it now. You're gonna know it right away.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know this one, fool.
Just don't get his clip, dog.
Yeah, you know that shit. You know that fucking shit. Honestly, dude, I think Maroon 5 is super fucking talented.
Dude,
I think Levine's talented as fuck. The dude can sing. I think they've done an incredible job of adjusting their sound over the decade they've been in the game. Maroon 5 today sounds nothing like the Maroon 5 initially, and I know some people hate on that.
Right.
I like that. I look at that as adapting. Just like I like old E40, I fucking like new E40. E40 is just a dude that's been in the game and he's been able to adapt his sound to what's going on today. Maroon 5 is doing the same shit.
Dude, they're evolving in the right way, I think, and appealing to more and more listeners than what they ever did. So those true hardcore fans of Maroon 5, I think you're right. They're like, I don't know. But dude, mixing, Adam Levine, look at how many times his voice has been sampled in songs.
No doubt.
It's fucking unreal.
No doubt.
Great voice.
This is the second hit here. The second favorite. Plus 500 on this one. The other one was plus 300. This is plus 500.
What is
and then
this one
Sugar
called?
is the third. Makes Me Wonder.
Oh, this is a good one too.
Yeah, that's a
I
good
like this
dude. They
one.
have good jams, dude.
Yeah.
They have fucking jams. These fools got slaps.
Yeah. I'm trying to think which song
What,
Travis
JJ?
Scott.
Animals too, dude.
Animals 2? Which Animals 2?
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm joking with you. I got you. You can see Animals as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I got you.
Interesting.
I'm with you. I like that. That's plus 600 on that one. Moves Like
what
Jagger.
About Moves Like Jagger?
Plus
What is
6.
that?
Dude, what about a Mick Jagger fucking performance? What about Mick Jagger coming
What
out
if
and
he
having
comes
some
out?
moves like Jagger?
Oh, that'd be fun.
What if he just jumps in the middle of their performance? I think that's more of an LA thing. If they were out in Cali, definitely you get it. In Atlanta, there's already some trepidation about them not having Atlanta artists. I don't think throwing an old white guy with a huge mouth in there is really going to help out.
Are they from the UK originally?
The Stones?
Yeah.
Yep, that was part of the whole British invasion with the Beatles, all that shit.
Totally.
Yep, crazy, bro. So that's kind of what you're looking at. There's some of the fun prop bets. Let me go ahead and end this fucking Maroon 5 shit because I don't know if we're gonna get clipped or what. But all right, so let's go into some prop bets that you love, Dal.
Prop bets that I love.
I'm sorry. Yeah, the ones you're going to take. Do you have any that you're going to take? I'm going to give you here. I can start it off.
I was going to say I'm still a little undecided, but there's a few that I might take. Hit me with one of yours.
I've been researching these all fucking week, dude. I'm in the game.
Oh,
right?
have you?
Yeah, I'm in the fucking game.
Man,
all right.
I haven't been doing it all week. Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, I'm like EA Sports. I'm so in the game. All right, check it out. Which team will score first? Dude, I'm going with the Patriots. I'm betting these are the 6 prop bets that I am betting. Actually, I might throw. I'm sorry, I'm doing 7 with the Adam Levine hat joint. Okay. But these are the other 6. Patriots minus 120 to score first. I just think, dude, I think the value there, the fact that you know what the fuck Tom Brady does with the ball, you know what Tom Brady does with the ball, in big game situations. I think it's going to take a little bit for Jared Goff to figure out the Patriots D, just as it did Pat Mahomes. Held the Chiefs scoreless in the first half. I think you got to go Patriots here, dude. I think Gostkowski's a great kicker. Obviously, Zerline's a great kicker too, but I think it's going to be a little bit harder for the Rams D to figure out the Patriots D than it is for Brady to figure out the Rams D. Even though he does have some trouble with Wade Phillips, which we'll get into as we make our picks, but I'm going with the Patriots there. I think they score first.
Nice.
Next one, player to score the first touchdown of the game. This is purely a value play for me, dude. Rob Gronkowski plus 1,000. Love the odds. Love the odds there.
Oh my God.
Gronk plus 1,000, dude. $10 to win 100. I'm in all day.
Why not?
I'm in all day. I'm not fucking balling, so I'm not going to throw down 100 to win 1,000. I would love to do that.
Right.
But I'm throwing in 10. I'm throwing 10 on that one.
You might as well.
Yep.
That's a great bet.
Throw 10 on Rob Gronkowski as a fucking long shot there, plus 1,000. Also, that I forgot to mention this. Aqib Talib is going to be on Gronk, it looks like. He's going to be playing Gronk as the slot corner there, or kind of lined up against him. So that's not the greatest thing for Gronk, but in the past, Aqib Talib has had some struggles with Gronk. So if you look at their history there, that's another reason I'm going with Gronk. Next one up, James White receiving yards. Dude, this is another fucking gimme. This is an easy one on the board. Over 53.5 yards receiving.
Who is this?
James White. When's the last time James White had under 50 yards?
I can't remember.
Dude, that guy's been catching ball. Dude,
he's been
James
trending.
White.
He's been trending up and up and up.
Yep. Over 53.5, James White. Love that one. Another one, fucking lock it in. Total touchdowns by both teams. Over under 6.5. I'm going with the over 6.5. I think there's going to be a bunch of touchdowns. I think there's going to be a bunch of scoring. I think it's going to be similar to the Falcons game from 2 years ago. I don't think it's going to be a low-scoring fucking plotter, dude. So 7 touchdowns implies there'll be 49 points scored. I think they will be. I think they'll be over that. So I'm going with over 6.5. Let's see. How many players will have a passing attempt? Over 2.5. Dude, another fucking... We've seen mad trickery in Super Bowls the past few years. This is feels like another gimme. Obviously, you're going to have Brady and Goff attempting passes. Sorry, I was going to say completing. All you have to do is have Brandon Cooks. You have to, Robert Woods, someone on a reverse pass. All you got to do is have one more guy. I love the odds there. It's minus 110. 110 to win 100 or 11 to win $10. I like the odds on that. I'm going to take, I think that's another easy money there. Will there be a lead change in the fourth quarter? This is the last one I have for you. And I'm going with yes. It's plus 210 on yes, dude. Look at the last few Super Bowls. The past 3 of them, the Pats have all been involved in. They all changed leads against the Seahawks, the Falcons, and the Eagles. The past 3 the Patriots have been in, they've all been shootouts at the end. They've been exciting drama. I don't think this is going to be anything different. I don't think anyone's going to be blowing anyone out here. There's going to be some lead changes in the fourth quarter. There could always be that the Patriots are up and they're just going to run the ball. I could see that happening too. But I definitely think there's going to be lead changes in the fourth quarter,
Totally.
especially if the Patriots are down, because Brady's making a fucking comeback in the fourth quarter somehow. He's driving.
I would almost guarantee there will be lead changes.
Plus 210, bro. You put up 100, you win 210. It's over 2-1.
Gotcha.
You put up 10, you're winning $22, $21 on that.
Got to do it.
Got to do it.
Got to do it.
So that's where I'm going on the props. Do you have anything more on the prop bets? Anything more you want to say?
A couple I was going to say. I agree with a lot of yours. Mine, instead of Gronk, was going to be either Edelman. And the reason I say Edelman, he's plus 1020.
10-20.
He's plus 1020.
Wow.
How could you not take a risk there? Again, as another 10. Just throw another $10 on there.
Yep.
Throw him, Gronk. Fuck, you throw him, Gronk, and who else I was looking at? Was
Who?
CJ Anderson. He's plus 864.
No doubt.
Why would you not throw $30 on those three because of the amount of money you can win from just that? So I find those kind of interesting.
What was the prop? What was the
on which one?
The one you just gave out. What was the what's the prop? What's the name?
Oh, which player will score the first touchdown?
First touchdown. Okay.
So I like any of those three. White is 1228. Just so you know.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's a huge one.
Here's the biggest one. I'm going to say this is the biggest gamble,
okay,
but it's the biggest payoff. And it is one. I'm sorry, I'm betting 8. I said I was betting 6. Then I said I was betting 7. Now I'm betting 8. That's how it goes. No, I forgot about this one. Dude, this is another one I was looking up last night, and you just reminded me of it by saying his name. CJ Anderson for MVP. It's a long shot, but dude, it pays plus 2,500. And that guy could easily, dude, you could easily see him getting 2 or 3 goal line fucking carries. Maybe he gets the one at the end to punch it in where the Rams win it. Yeah. You could see with Todd Gurley's struggles.
Sleeper.
Super sleeper, dude. Plus 2,500. Wow. You put down 100, you're winning 25. I might throw down 50 on it just because I might throw away 50. That's $1,250 off my $50, dude. That's worth it to me. I'm going CJ Anderson for MVP just as a long shot. I don't know that it's going to happen. I'm not predicting it's going to happen, but I love the odds you're getting.
That's as good.
Same thing with the Gronk thing.
That's as good as my Falcons bet that I took at the beginning of 2 seasons ago.
Right. So depending on where you bet, your bookie, whatever your shit is, I have him currently plus 2,500. God, I love CJ for that one, dude. Love CJ for that one.
How about this one? How many times will Tom Brady be called the GOAT? Over 0.5, under 0.5. Literally minus 110.
So basically, it's one or less. Yeah. You know what I mean? All you got to do is, if you bet the over, you just got to have him say it once.
I'd take the over on that. You don't think?
Yeah, dude. I'm trying to think back if broadcasters, but dude, it's Romo and Nance. Romo's kind of, I don't want to say unprofessional, but he says whatever's on his mind.
And
you know
see,
what I
that's
mean?
why I see
he's not calculated.
I see Romo doing that.
Right.
I see Romo saying it at least once. Nance,
Take a look at this right here, Jim. They're driving him down.
Yeah.
Brady's on the 10-yard line. 15 seconds left in the game. This is why he's the GOAT, Jim. This is what you want to see right here. All comes down to this play.
Here's what they're going to do, Jim.
I could see it right now.
It's going to happen.
This is why they call him the GOAT, Jim. I have no doubt Tom Brady's going to finish this drive.
Yep.
It's almost like he's rooting in certain senses, which another reason I'm not a fan of his commentary.
Put the mortgage on it.
Now, put the mortgage.
Put the mortgage on it.
Wow. Jesus. All right,
put the mortgage on it.
That's about it. That's about all for prop bets, man. And
what about color of Gatorade? We got to talk about
Jesus,
this.
Dallas, the third grade props.
Seriously, what the fuck?
Yeah, you could bet on everything, dude. You can bet on the color of Gatorade.
You don't want to do the color of Gatorade?
You can bet like what? Orange,
How do you
blue,
ever know?
purple, clear.
I'm taking orange this year.
How do you know?
You watch the game and then they dump Gatorade on the coach at the end, and you see what color it is.
Oh, you bet on that. Okay,
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Do you just see like what
you
they're
see Todd
drinking
Gurley
out
on the
of or something?
sidelines, and you're like, oh, yep, he's doing some blue. He's doing some blue ice over there. Yep.
All right, so the best odds in terms of like what's out there in terms of plus. It looks like green at plus 1448.
Green.
So green doesn't look like it has a good chance. I'm betting orange. That's plus 400.
That's clear. I go clear.
Blue, man.
I always go clear.
Clear is plus 268.
I think clear
Blue
because
is the best.
Clear, you got 2 chances. It could be frost. It could also be water.
Yeah.
So if you get clear, that's what I go with. I think those are the best odds.
That's what it's under. It's under clear or water.
Yep.
Plus 268.
Clear, baby, because you get the frost, fine. You get the water, fine. You get a bucket of fucking ice with not a lot of shit left in it, fine. You're good.
I'm going to take orange at plus 493.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Love it.
When neither of the teams have orange in them?
Love it.
You don't think they do team colors?
That's why they're doing it.
Orange?
Yeah.
Why?
Really?
No teams have orange.
I know. It's neutral.
Interesting.
It's the neutral color.
I think that's the worst bet of
But
the
you
day.
have to.
I think that's the worst bet I've heard in all week.
Plus 493. Take it.
Mortgage.
Take it. Call me.
All right, we're
lock
running
it
out
in
of
for
time
you.
here. What do you got on the game, man?
The game. So right now, obviously, I'm gonna take the easy, what looks best on paper, historical facts. I'm gonna put in Romo in here, greatest of all time. I'm taking Patriots -2.5.
Really?
Got to take Patriots.
Patriots -2.5 is what you're going with, huh?
Got to take it.
Oh man.
Got to take. Talk me off the ledge. That's what I got.
I can't talk you off the ledge.
That's what I thought.
I honestly just.
Because he's on that same ledge.
I just don't know where to go. All the Patriots kind of, no one believed in us, everyone doubted us, kind of bothers me.
What about we're still here?
Kind of bothers me a little bit.
Okay.
I kind of love it, but I kind of hate it. But what bothers me about the Rams is everyone talking about a dynasty. Have you seen all these fucking headlines and conversations this week about the Rams dynasty?
I'm not bought in.
They haven't won a game. They haven't won a Super Bowl. Well, dynasty what? Can they win one first?
Yeah.
Can we relax a little? So that's kind of bothering me.
I just think everybody needs to relax and stop licking fucking Sean McVay's dick.
Yeah.
Fucking sick of it.
Here's what I'm going to say, Dallas. This is where I'm going to go real quick for you.
Tell me.
You know Tom Brady struggles against Wade Phillips defenses.
Who doesn't?
There's a lot of people that don't. There's a lot of people that do fine against Wade Phillips defenses. But for whatever reason, Tom Brady struggles. You look at the Broncos AFC Championship game in 2015.
Yep.
We beat them with Brock fucking Osweiler in New England.
Was that the snow? Was that the snow game?
Super snowy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was. Yep.
Super snowy. CJ Anderson in overtime, that run around the right side.
Killing it.
Yep. So, dude, this is just something is magic right here. Mm-hmm. You got Wade Phillips. He's got to keep Talib as number one guy. CJ's back on the team. He's got pressure to bring up front, up the middle with Ndamukong Suh and Aaron Donald. Mm-hmm. You know they're not going to be able to run up the middle. That is going to be the Rams' focus, is to shut the middle down because of how Sony Michel gashed them up the middle. James White too.
Right.
So I think it's going to force them to work a little bit more outside, which they don't do a ton. Especially this year. I think that's going to give him some problems. I'm not underestimating Belichick or Brady, but I do love the points you're getting. I'm going with the Rams +2.5. I think Brady's going to struggle with the Wade Phillips defense. I think Jared Goff is going to take a little bit of time to figure out the Patriots defense, but they eventually will figure it out. I think they just have too many playmakers, dude. I think they have a ton of playmakers. And if you had Cooper Kupp, Patriots really be in some trouble there.
I might agree with you. Yeah,
They're lucky Cooper Kupp's gone.
Cooper Kupp's a big loss, dude. But this could be a step-up game from Robert Woods. He's had a few good games this year after the loss of Kupp. But Brandon Cooks, you never know. I think he was plus like 900 or more for a possibility of a first TD. Brandon Cooks going against his old team. Like there's a lot of odd blood here.
These fools were able to shut down Breeze in their fucking house. Yeah. Goff was able to deal with all that noise on the road. Tough building to go in and get a win. Yes, you can say there was circumstantial stuff that happened, but the Saints still earned it, dude. They went out and earned it in overtime. The Rams still earned it. They went out and stopped Drew Brees first in overtime, got the ball back, kicked the winning field goal. Regardless of what you want to say about what happened with the call, the Rams still earned that victory. I'm going to go with the Rams. I think the Rams get it done this weekend. I would love for them to win one first before people started calling them a dynasty. That'd be cool. No, I mean, isn't the dynasty at least multiple? I would like them to win one before we do that. But
right.
That's really all I got, man. I'm going with the Rams. So I'll kind of close out on that note. You have anything more? Anything more you want to say, want to add to the convo? No? You guys are good? JJ, what are you doing for the Super Bowl, actually?
To be honest, I'm going to be surprised if I even watch it.
Why?
Because I have nothing to do. I have nowhere to go, and I missed last year's Super Bowl, so it wouldn't be much of a surprise. But yeah,
interesting.
Cue the soft music.
Should I put on the soft music and invite you to my house too?
Cue the soft
music.
No,
it's
dude,
not
I'm
that
good.
big of a deal to me.
You don't want to hang out with us, man?
I don't know. I don't know.
Hey,
my family told me.
Am I gonna have to edit this, man? Am I gonna have to edit this footage, man, of the Super Bowl? What's going on?
All right, it doesn't matter, JJ. Have a good time, whatever the fuck you do.
Sounds
Dallas.
Good.
I'm sure I'll hear from you. You're going to talk to your lady. Let me know what's going on there. All you fools, enjoy Super Bowl weekend, man. Do the DraftKings tournament. That's what I got to remind you about before we leave. We're doing $10 per entry. I'm going to set it at 20. That way it can automatically be resized if we don't have enough people in. Gosh, I want to put it at more, but I just don't trust that we can get over 20 and it'll run for sure.
Right.
I just don't know. So I'm going to put it at 20. We're going to go $10 entry this weekend. It is captain. So if you're unfamiliar with showdown mode, go do some research. Look up how DraftKings does it. It's not complicated, so you can probably just click on your entry and figure it out. And
more expensive, more points.
Right. It's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So on that note, make sure you register for the DraftKings tournament. That'll be in the description below as well. And or on the YouTube comments, or on the YouTube description. I'm sorry. But yeah, other than that, man, I guess we'll see you on that note. Enjoy the Super Bowl, y'all. We'll talk to you fools on Tuesday.